Salamat sa pag-iintay at nag-reconnect ulit. Live na live tayo. Medyo ngayon, ang format natin, English. Dahil foreigner yung ating guest, ano?
Tagalog
patay
tayo, English, Tagalog. Wait,
Duduguin tayo nito, mga ka-PMP, ha?
Delikado.
isi-share muna natin
Share muna natin to.
Dahil, para manalo kayo, mga ka-PMP, i-share lang at lagyan ng hashtag PMP Live 2019, di ba? Para manalo kayo ng free workshop sa studio namo, no? Ang guest doon ay si Jiggie.
Unannounced workshop pa.
And
Alright, here we go.
si Mayad Studio, no? Ang ganda ng sound natin, grabe.
Okay.
Doon ay si Jiggie. So, wait lang mga PMP check lang natin muna yung mga
Alright, so everything's running, I think.
mga comment lang kayo kung ano yung inyong location, sabihin nyo lang diyan. At kung may mga questions kayo, pa-type lang na mga question.
Kailangan ko patayin pala yung
puting-puti yung ating background, pati table,
Ganda.
Thank you nga pala sa sponsor ng ilaw, Napakaganda ng ilaw natin, Bison Marketing, salamat. Salamat din Rupert Miguel sa ipaparapol mo mamaya. Si MRG at yung photography play shop. May paparapol din. Meron nga ba? May announce si Brother Richel mamaya, no?
Siyempre, meron.
Oo, at siyempre, ang Sony Philippines. Maraming salamat po sa suporta ninyo, no? Nandito na si Joshua Baranda, Thank you, Joshua. Marwin Alinsod ng Mindoro. Thank you for watching. Rolex de la Peña, Brad.
Mindoro ako, Brad,
Si Rolex, Lodi from Associated Press, photographer, Brad, G. Gonzales, G, pwede mo nang i-claim yung napanalunan mong light nung nakaraan, Papadala natin tomorrow. Late ka na na-inform, no? Mag-comment lang kayo kung anong mga gusto nyong itanong sa ating guest, no? So, para masagot natin yan. Si Marla Racas. Bitin tong pangalan na to Hindi naman to real. Jeric Season Postrero. Kilala ko to. Nasaan kaya si Wency? Wency Cornejo. Wency, nasaan ka? Wency. Noel San Andres. Nandito na, Wow. Si Richel Mascarinas, katabi ko lang,
Sa wakas, nakapasok.
Sa wakas, nandito. Neil John Duero. Ayun, nahanap din. Teka muna. I-share pala natin sa sa Facebook group. Kaya pala hindi Kaya hindi pala namomonitor, hindi nakashare. Share mo nga, Josh. I-share mo nga sa share to group pala dapat, Ito na. Share to group. Okay, ako na mag-share, Sandali lang po, Medyo kinakapa natin tong hindi lumalabas yung group. Ikaw na mag-share, Josh. Makita mo, Josh? Okay, nandiyan na ba mga ka-PMP? Pumapasok na si Nino. Nakita ko na, Nino from Ilocos, nakita ko si Maria Alia, Aguila. Shout out from Las Piñas. Thank you for watching, Alia. Si Jenny Valderrama, Dakanay. Hi, Sir Mel from Quezon City. Jen, inaantay ka namin last meeting, Hindi ka nakarating, Joey Martin, direct from, Sa barko to eh. Alam ko, nagpapahinga lang to si Joey. Kaibigan natin to, no? Keno Lopez Pedroso, Sir Mel, Sir Jiggie, Richel, magandang gabi. Lawrence Lay, hindi nag-a-absent to, taga Legazpi, no? Kumusta ang ano dyan? Maulan ba sa Legazpi, Lawrence? Maulan sa Metro Manila, no? Kik Salcedo is watching. G. Gonzales, no? Ito si Rafi Nino from Ilocos. Nako, napakagaling na photographer to, Brad.
Nalampasan mo yata si Don.
Sino yan? Si Don Jose Romulo Davis. Si Don. Gandang lalaki nito, Don, ha? Salamat sa panonood. Umaakyat na, sir. 31,000 na yung viewers natin, ha? Anton Havellana. Nako, shout out, Masters. Maulan daw, sabi ni Lawrence, So, napakaswerte natin ngayon, dahil ang ating guest ay, influencer ng maraming brand. Nasaan na nga yung listahan mo? Okay. Hindi ko ma-memorize. Sony Philippines lang ang alam ko, no?
Siyempre,
Sony has to be number 1.
Zeiss Southeast Asia, Zeiss. Tingnan mo, Bisaya tayo, no? International Photics Pro Team, Magmod Philippines. Yung Magmod, yung attachment,
yung sobrang gandang flash modifier. Favorite ko na yun. Susubukan mo na yan, di ba?
So, siyempre, ang ating guest ngayong gabi, walang iba, kundi ang lodi ng lahat, no? Pinakamatinik na mag-ilaw sa wedding, Brad.
At mahusay na speaker.
Mahusay na
Kasi iba
speaker.
yung magaling ka na photographer, iba yung magaling kang mag-share at magturo ng knowledge sa ibang photographer.
Correct.
Talent na naman.
Narinig mo ba yung salita ni Brother Richel? Yan. Josh, narinig mo?
Narinig ba yan?
Good.
Okay, good. In other words, magaling mambola.
Pwede.
Yun.
So, English. Kaya na natin mag-English, Brad.
Nasa Pilipinas tayo eh.
Okay.
Kakailanganin natin ng gamot mamaya.
Sige, tagalogin na lang natin to.
Nasa Pilipinas tayo.
Okay,
Well, okay, sige.
So, tingnan natin ulit. Si Elmer Castor, direct from Batangas, nandito,
Kabayan.
Mag-hello ka dito kay Victor Imperial.
Nandyan ba?
Yan,
Sige,
yan. Isa
batiin mo na.
pinakamagaling na photographer yan.
Wow. Si Demet Ragwa, direct from PIA, Philippine Information Agency, Brad.
Kaibigan natin,
Hello,
Ray Contreras.
Yeah.
Nandyan din.
For the longest time, yung ibang brand siya, lumipat siya bigla sa
Sony na? Very
brand.
good.
At mainit bumili ng mga lente. Nako, palagay ko hindi alam ng asawa niya yung mga kung magkano yung binibili niya.
Mura lang.
Si Bogs Ignacio nanonood, Brad. WBPP Photo of the Year to. Ilang beses,
Inaanak ko sa kasal. Inaanak namin yung nalito sa kasal.
Photojournalist Dave Leproso ng Baguio nanonood.
Tagaling ko na to.
Dave, matindi.
Distract ako dyan.
Si Glenn Isip ng Sambales. Glenn, mabuhay ka. Tuloy-tuloy lang, lagyan nyo kung saang lugar kayo para ma-identify natin and i-share itong ating live sa inyong mga wall. Lagyan ng hashtag PMP Live
Ito, si
2019.
wedding client ko yan, pero very heavy into photography. Okay.
Wow.
Sobrang okay yan.
Ayos.
Yan ang
So,
matindi gumastos.
Filipino?
Filipino, kung alam lang ng asawa niya lahat ng mga pinagbibili niya, naku.
Ang namin dyan, mga photographer.
Okay.
Hindi sinasabi ang totoong presyo ng gadget.
Hindi. Ganun pala sikreto,
Paano yan, kung halimbawa may stroke ka and you na-comatose ka, pag gising mo, nalaman mo, binenta na ng misis mo yung mga gamit mo at the price na sinabi mo sa kanya.
Nako, patay tayo dyan. Grabe. Lugi. Dapat pala sabihin ng totoo.
Oh, pero may disclaimer sa asawa ko, sinasabi ko lahat ng
Ayun.
tamang
Wow.
presyo, di ba?
Alam na.
Walang automatic discount.
Alam na, oh. Si Wency at saka si Marla Racas nag-uusap dito. Kakaiba tong ating mga guest na to, ha?
Eh, pag inakit nga niya yung telepono, may mukhang nakatingin sa akin.
Yun
Angat mo
nga,
yung
eh,
telepono.
matindi.
Ayan.
Matindi to. Huseng pitik-pitikan. Dahil wala ng loto, sana manalo ako ng raffle. Thank you, Huseng pitik-pitikan.
Ano pa ba bimigay natin? Sony, di ba?
Ito. Kaya nga nakalagay na eh.
Okay.
Joke lang po, Joke lang.
Yeah, ipatay tayo saan.
Oo, sa bandang dulo, may ibibigay tayong binigay ni Rupert Miguel at ni yung pa lang, i-text pa lang ni Vicen, bago po mag 10 o'clock, malalaman na natin yan kung ano, ha.
Sana maalala nyo.
So,
Which reminds me,
tuloy-tuloy lang
shoutout
kayo sa
tayo
panonood.
Kay Edwin Tuyay.
Pa-shout out dyan kay
si
Edwin
Edwin.
Tuyay, ha. Sana magpagaling ka, Brad, ha. Sana walang negative
wala
na
namang nararamdaman.
wala ba?
Nagpa-check up.
Naniguro.
Siguro, sa mamang pakiramdam nung sinabi na may bibiling gamot.
May ganon. Wala, malakas pa yan si Brother Edwin, oh.
Matinik yan, yun.
Matikas pa, ang dami pa mga annual report na ginagawa.
Uragon.
Iba talaga pag Uragon, ano? So, ang ating
Si
loading
Idol
na
Raymond
nandito,
Cruz is
nandyan si
there.
Raymond, wow.
Yep.
Yung mga hindi
Hello,
nanonood,
Raymond.
yung mga hindi nanonood, Brad, dahil imported tong ating guest ngayong gabi, nanonood. Biro mo, nandito si Richmond Chi, nandito, watching now. Galvin Ray Contreras, di ba? Roniel Tamayo, nanonood din, watching from Caloocan.
Dapat yung next niya si Raymond Cruz. One of the best landscape photographers. for me.
Correct.
Ibang klase yan.
I-guess natin yan sa susunod. So, ang ating katabi ngayon ay walang iba, no? Kundi si Jiggie Alejandrino. Siguro, bumati ka ng mas mahaba, Jiggie.
Hindi na.
And,
Hello na lang. Hi, everyone. Gawin natin tong very, very informal. Ito
yes,
naman talaga dapat, no?
ayun naman
Informal
ang
siya.
ating format, informal. So, marami kayong matututunan dito, mga ka-PNP, no? Mga
Sana.
trade secrets, mga history ng photography, mga kung ano-ano, no? Ang guest natin ngayon si Jiggie, siya yung kauna-unahang gumamit ng mirrorless ng Sony na manual focus. Ha?
First wedding actually, no? 2013.
Paano ba ang mag-shoot ng manual focus na Sony mirrorless?
Alam mo, prior to that,
Oo.
talagang yung manual focus na yan, ayaw ko yan eh. Kasi lagi ako nagme-miss focus for some reason. And then, nung lumabas yung Sony camera, meron siyang focus peaking.
May ganon.
So, pag hit mo ng focus mo, automatic umiilaw na nandun na siya nakafocus. Then, napakasimple na bigla mag-manual focus nun. I remember that eh. Alam mo ba yung first time ko nag-shoot ng wedding, wala akong kaalam-alam. Pero sinabi there's this one person who goes, can you shoot my wedding? Sabi ko, sige, I'll shoot it, pero on the condition, nagagamitin ko yung bagong Sony cameras. Wala pa ako sa Sony nun pero ayoko lang magpakahirap na ang bigat-bigat ang dala ko. Tapos panay manual focus lenses gamit namin nun. But, turned out to, as telling niya Tito Mel kanina, Tito Mel na ha? Yan.
Tito Mel, wag
Tito,
yung
sige, Kuya Mel.
Kuya.
As telling Kuya Mel nga, that was actually the best wedding that I've ever shot, but the worst.
Dahil mapagod.
No, the worst because of the output. It wasn't really that great kasi wala akong kaalam-alam sa weddings, but shooting it gave me such a high in terms of the wedding industry. And one of the reasons is because I love feeling as if I don't know what I'm doing. So the challenge of wanting to learn more and more and more and more, kaya bigla sabi ko, bagong genre of photography that I should actually learn. So yun, that was way back in 2013. But
13.
That was
6 years ago.
6 years ago, kakalabas pa lang ng A7 at saka A7R. No? Wala pang A7S dun eh. A7 at A7R lang. And then, I never really even got into weddings after that. Officially, I got into it mga 2015 pa. Medyo Ngayon, transition, whether or not I wanted to get into the industry. And then, yun, nandito na tayo na yun.
Pero mas okay siya, Brad. Anyway, pareho kaming
Kaya nga,
nag-wedding.
yun nga, actually, disclaimer to, kala nyo ako ang guest, pero sa totoo lang, hindi ako ang guest. Gusto ko matuto galing dito sa dalawang ko. Medyo matatagal na sa industry,
Hindi
di ba?
totoo yun.
Sabi niya, nung first na wedding niya, na shoot, wala siyang kaalam-alam. Mabuti sa kanya, nung first time lang. Wala sa kailang wedding na nung sisimulan ko. Hindi sigurado pinagawa ko.
Hindi, alam mo, sa sobrang takot ko nung pagtapos, ang ginawa ko, nakishoot na lang ako muna. Not part of the official team. I shot with a very good friend of mine who allowed me to shadow him.
Okay.
So, by shadowing him, it gave me the feel for the wedding and how I wanted to shoot it. But at the same time, wala akong kaba-kaba. Di ba? So, okay rin. At saka ang laban ng panahon kung ilang litratong gagamitin sa SDE na litrato ko.
Oo.
Diba? Yun medyo payabangan nun eh. Sige, gamitin. Ayaw mo gamitin ha. Diba? Siyempre, yun. Pero enjoy.
Ako may gusto kong itanong kay Jiggie eh.
Go.
Ano yung pinakang sablay na experience mo? Ano ba to? Ano ang pinakang palpak na nangyari sa'yo sa isang wedding?
Would you believe I lost an entire wedding?
Ay, kakatakot naman yan. Pero nakita.
Wala.
Baka kapatid mo yan.
Walang backup?
No, I lost the entire wedding after the fact. It happened. The worst possible thing that I would have wanted to happen happened. That was the reason why I was so hesitant in entering the industry. Is because it would annoy. Yan, buhay yan eh. Yan yung that's the entire thing. Buti na lang.
Sa Philippines,
Buti na lang, may ibang nag-shoot.
Yeah.
GK.
And
No,
so
well-
sa Philippines kasi, ang wedding, once lang.
Bakit sa iba?
Pero
kasi
marami.
may ano.
Pero tayo, diba? Anniversary na ito sunod.
Yeah. It's a good
So,
thing.
Anong nangyari?
No, it's a good thing that the client understood. We had a photo slideshow anyway, so we just did screen caps of the photo slideshow. And I had a good working relationship with the videographer. So the videographer shadowed.
The hard disk, the computer?
It was everything that could happen. Because meron kaming file system, my file management system kami to prevent things from happening like that.
Yeah.
And everything failed. So, wala, it happened.
All the backups.
All the backups of the backups, all of the backups of the backups happened. So, it brings you back to reality. Sometimes you're at the high of what you're happening, then all of a sudden, boom, this hits you, right? And what I'm so thankful for is that it happened to one of the nicest clients I've ever had. And when otherwise it would have been a big problem. It would have been a big problem. But learn from that. We put in 2 more steps from our backup, and so far it hasn't happened again. But
maybe you should tell our audience what's your what you're doing now to prevent that kind of thing.
So what happens now is that for every wedding,
Just pakita mo yung wedding ni Jiggie.
So for every wedding na yon, automatic on the day, naka-save na lahat sa computer yan. Pagbalik sa studio, it's saved to 2 separate hard drives. Okay? And then, kung may succeeding wedding the next day, we don't use the SD cards.
Okay.
We have a secondary batch of SD cards for the next wedding.
Okay, question. So all your files are in your studio?
Yeah, pero ang nagyari, then from there, separate yan eh. Pero 2 files nandun on the day itself. And then afterwards, nililipat na yan into a USB drive. To a USB drive which is sent immediately to the client. So meron ka na. Pero yung backup na yun, those are all JPEGs.
And then you tell your client, please have backups because we don't keep backups in our studio. Just for the client to make sure that they have extra copies.
Yeah. It happens.
But actually,
It
you
does
have
happen.
them.
You do. But then may ano na yun. So ang redundant system namin na yun is 5.
Wow.
Just to prevent something like that from happening. And if that person's watching, thank you very much. And bumawi naman kami. We did a shoot for her in London. We did so many other things for her. But
And make sure
it
that
happens.
you shoot their anniversary. If they still
It was
trust you.
after the anniversary.
Okay.
No, but you know what? Here's the thing. When I gave them the album, they were very happy with it. Kasi that's where the beauty of the photo slideshow comes in, because everything was shot in high resolution and it was rendered in high resolution.
And you selected the best ones.
Yes. So basically, everything that will come in the album, that will be put in the album, was there already.
Wow, kaya naman
So,
pala eh.
Nagugulat din ako sa sarili ko.
Oo.
Pa-English ako. Minsan lang ito.
Ako hindi makapagsalita.
Ayun. Pero wag na yung bad news na yan. Okay. Actually,
Dito tayo sa good news,
ako.
Brad.
Alam mo siguro pag uwi ko, yari ako sa asawa ko.
Dahil?
Bakit ko kunento yun?
Okay.
Pero pakatotoo tayo dito,
Yeah.
diba? It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Okay, ganito na si Jiggy na-encounter ko no, yung mga 2012, 13 na. Nakita ko yung team OSS niya. Anong ibig sabihin ng OSS?
It was on-site studio.
On-site
Yeah.
studio.
What we did was we created realistic scenes for the wedding
Para
reception.
mga scenes abroad, no?
Yeah.
And then-
Depende kung anong gusto nilang destination.
And then magpo-post yung couple sa gitna, di ba?
Yes.
Yun yung
Hindi yung couple, the guests.
yung mga guests.
Yung mga guests na magpapapicture doon, tapos it's printed on-site. Kaya nga on-site studio.
On-site
So may studio setup doon, tapos on-site siya.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, doon ko unang nakita. Sabi ko, wow, kakaiba to ah. So, yun yung, yung si Jiggy ang nagpauso ng ganon. Parang natural
Okay.
parang akala mo, nandoon siya sa walang kasyado-syado, no?
Yeah. It was
Paano nga,
nice.
nandyan ba? May sample tayo dyan? Wala dyan, ano?
Wala, nandito sa
Okay.
phone.
Tsaka nagugustuhan ko yung pinapakita ni Jiggy ngayon sa Facebook. Kasi siyempre, idol natin.
Ah.
Inaantay natin yung mga post niya. Meron siya yung behind the scene.
Meron.
How the image was done.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi ipopost niya yung isang image, tapos may papakita doon, may team siya, may tao siya na taga behind the scene, and papakita kung paano ginawa.
It's I learned that way. So I learned with people selflessly sharing all their knowledge.
Yeah.
So hindi sa but it's a way of paying it forward. It really is. It's like, well, from behind the scenes naman, you should get a general idea of how much effort was put into taking that image. But of course, if you want to learn more, hindi mo naman makukuha yun sa isang BTS lang. But it gives them an idea na hindi basta-basta makukuha yung image na gusto mo, kundi mo paghihirapan.
Correct.
But yeah, it's really more about sharing knowledge of something. Kasi I started photography in 2008. 2008. And that was at the height of the digital.
Parang, pag sinabi 2008, hindi makarelate si Brad.
Alam ko
Hindi.
parang sasabi niya,
Mahinga na ako nun.
kaya nga sa kanya na ako
Hilong-hilo na ako
nakatingin
nun.
di ba? So, alam mo, kaya nga tito to si Tito Mel, no?
Ilong-hilo na ako ng mga panahon na yon.
Nung na yan, di ba naalala mo yan? That was the time of DPP. Digital Photographer Philippines.
Digital.
Medyo umangat ang digital photography, medyo naging mura siya. So,
Yan yung panahon ng multiply. Talagang kasagsagan ng multiply.
Pero uso pa kasi ng forums.
Yeah.
So, in the
Forums.
forums, yung mga old, malamang kasama ka doon
E-groups.
Hindi ka ba kasama doon?
Kasama din.
Ikaw yung mga
Hindi
tinitingnan ng lahat ng
hindi
mga
ako
tao,
masyadong
di ba?
nagko-comment kasi ayoko ng away sa Facebook.
Pero pag nag-comment ka, tahimik lahat.
ewan
Tahimik na lang
ko,
sila.
ewan ko lang basta.
So yun, that's how everybody started teaching everyone, except for a few that were really very selfish in terms of knowledge. But everyone was just helping out. Why not bring it back? Diba? Kaya nga ang ganda ng ginagawa ni Sony na yun, for me, personally, that ang gaganda ng workshops nila.
Yeah.
And all their workshops are free. So every genre of photography, ginagawa nila talaga ng workshop. Ganda.
Magko-comment lang tayo dito, no? Yung naka-autofocus daw ang camera. Pasensya na, napaka-high-tech ng ating camera ngayon, ano? Samsung po yan, no? S3 yata o S4?
Nagko-comment bakit focus ng focus.
Ngayon, nandito si Jeffoy Hilario, no? Yung ating suking taga Laguna. Si Carlo Nombres, salamat sa panonood. Trebo Ngob is watching. Galvin Ray Contreras, si Annabel Zamora Villanueva, Brad from Bison. No?
Yeah.
Thank you Annabel sa
Sabi nila sa akin, sa Richel, sabihin mo kay Tito Mel na batiin kami dito
lahat kayo binabate, pati boss mo.
Nasa abroad na yung isa ng kasama.
Ganon. Yung ilaw nyong napakaganda. Maputing-maputi ako. Huwag nyo nang kunin, ha? Baka bawiin nyo pa yan.
Ito yung
Ayan ba yun? Oh. Ba't nandyan? Akala ko nakasindi.
Yung isa.
Yung isa.
Naubusan tayo ng light stand.
Nga pala, naubusan. Si Val Bunaw, ang aking lodi na videographer, director na nanonood. Eco de Jesus, Brad. Is watching, Thank you, Iko. Carlo Lomadilla, thank you. Nya Ram Guanam from Taytay Rizal. Noli Silvestre Villanueva. Mike C. Chito Cleofas, the Vice President of WPPT.
Anong sinabi ni Chito? Basahin mo.
Wala, is watching. Oh, Chito, bumati ka naman daw.
Sabi niya yung pinakagwapo nasa kanan.
Oh, Idol Jiggie, kumusta? Watching here in Doha. Kaya po tayo
Sige.
nagla-live ng 8 o'clock para yung mga Middle East viewers natin maka-join. Thank you, Zans. Pa-post naman dyan pa-share naman sa group nyo dyan sa Middle East para dumami. Ngayon, nasa 820 pala yung 820,000 pa lang nanonood. Pag pinost mo yan, dadami yan. Ronald versus Beam. Nako, ito yung nanalo ng taga Maragondon, Cavite. Beam, baka gusto mong umulit manood. I-share mo lang yan. Ito na si Wency, May question na for Jiggie. How do you balance ambient and flash when shooting in dark and night?
Lalim, no?
Lalim naman yan.
Lalim.
Paano daw i-balance ang ambient and flash when shooting in dark or night?
Shoot in program mode. Sony.
Paano nga ba to, Brad?
Sobrang dali. With Sony.
Pala yan.
Bakit? Nakikita mo na yung ambient light
What you see is what
you see is what you get. It's ambient light. So all you have to do is set your camera to how you want it to look. It starts with vision, Wency. Always starts with vision. Hindi pwedeng you enter a scene, puputok-putok ka lang ng ilaw kung ano-anong ginagawa mo. When you enter a scene, you have to see how you want it to learn, how you want it to look like. And then that's how now you make your camera translate your vision.
Pakilagay nga sa para baka pwedeng
So, sige, gawa tayo. Sample
katulad
tayo
niyan,
sa-
sir.
Sige, ito. Ay, hindi, wala to kasi pitch black yan eh. Ito, stop here. Okay. This one, flash to. Ito.
Plus pala yan.
Flash to. But yung positioning niya, parang natural sunlight to give this light here.
Yeah.
If not, lahat to dark.
Ganun
So,
pala.
ang ilaw na to, dito ako nag-expose dito, here, to mga to. But since ang ganda ng Sony, ang ganda ng dynamic range ng Sony, etong mga to nahugot
May
ko.
detalye pa.
Because this was all in shadow. But with kasi knowing my camera, the Sony 7R R3, the Mark III, alam ko mga 2-3 stops ng underexposure kaya eh. So ito nahuhugot namin, importante yung positioning ng light at saka yung exposure ng light na dinadagdag ko. Then everything just balances
So
out.
you're shooting JPEG or RAW?
RAW. Always RAW plus JPEG. I give the JPEG files to the clients, but the RAW are the ones that I edit.
Yun ang magkaiba kami, brother. Talaga hindi ako makapag-shoot ng RAW.
Hindi ko alam yan. Ano yung role na yan?
Tiwala rin naman ako sa Sony na may bibigay niya
It's ano eh. Well,
with JPEG.
It is, but syempre, it's more of a nandyan na eh. So, parang, since nandyan na, gamitin mo na. Sayang naman yung binayad mo doon sa mga
How
camera.
many megapixel for one? Just
Well,
for one image?
no, let's put it this way. When I'm shooting with my R3,
That's a
that's a 42 megapixel sensor. But my JPEGs are set as medium. So that's
Oh, yeah.
okay. But my RAW is full RAW.
That's
For every
40 already.
for
one picture.
for one wedding, we're hitting about 300 gig.
Wow.
But the thing is, afterwards, pagpipilian namin lahat ng raw files. And then, after the raw files, yun yung i-edit namin. Once na-edit na yun, mga 300, 400 pictures, lahat ng raw files tatapon ko na. Unless the client wants it. If the client wants it, give me your hard drive, bibigay ko sa'yo lahat ng raw files. Pero at least yung 300 na 4-album photos, which is supposed to be the best of the best, I give it at full 42 megapixels.
Ibibigay mo sa client yung raw files?
Yeah, everything.
How can they open it?
They can, because any Apple computer can open it, or a PC has all raw converters already. Yung preview nila meron na yan. So long as they have the original software and updated
Kasi I
lagi.
remembered shooting a wedding for a photographer also. Wedding photographer. He's not a wedding photographer. He's a photographer.
Okay.
And he wanted me to shoot in RAW.
Okay.
That time, I'm still using Nikon D1X. So D1X is fast enough. Remember yung ating... Tatagawin ko ba? Baka
5 megapixel yata yun.
yung card natin nung time na yon is IBM micro drive.
Loop po na to.
Sobrang
Yung micro drive.
Hindi
Loop
mo
mo na siya.
maabot yung speed, hindi siya makapag ano.
Pero medyo matagal na yun.
Ngayon, yes.
Oo, medyo matagal na yun.
Pero, ako lang, yung dalawa kong assistant photographer, they are shooting in JPEG. Kasi hindi kaya ng camera. Alam mo ba na hindi nakapili yung couple ko? It took them so many months to be able to give me the selection.
Dahil sa laki ng file.
But that's why you shoot RAW plus JPEG. You give them the JPEG files. But then those people that know would want the RAW files too. And then, secondly, for your point, that's why all my photographers use the same camera.
Yeah.
I provide them all the same cameras for reasons of one, consistency all throughout the wedding. The colors are all the same.
Hindi ka
The
mahihirapan
sa post-processing, nope. When you do color correction, it's the same. Once you apply one change to one. Kasi whenever you're shooting, hindi rin kami naka-auto white balance eh.
Yes.
So, yung kulay namin sa set namin, pagpasok namin sa loob ng ano, okay, I want to shoot this at, let's say, 5,000 Kelvin. So, lagay mo na 5,000 Kelvin yan. So, once nakaset lahat ng camera ng 5,000 Kelvin, pag adjust mo lahat yan, edi sabay-sabay na.
Natutuwa ako kay Jiggie eh. Very technical siya pagka nagpapaliwanag.
Oo nga.
Brother, ikaw ginagamit mo ba yung Kelvin pag nagsushoot ka?
Kelvin, ano yun?
Yan, alam mo, sa totoo lang ha, dyan ako sumasakit ang ulo. Kasi pagdating mo dyan, ito ha, magsushoot siya ng portrait.
May kaibigan akong
diba?
Kelvin.
Magsushoot yan ng portrait, nasa bintana. Pak. Yung 5 litrato nun, ibang kulay. Nag-iiba, nagsushift ng kulay. Paano kunyari, 3 dyan type mo? So, pag side by side mo yun, pag iiba-iba yung kulay niyan, kailangan mo pang adjust lahat para pantay-pantay.
Doon papasok yung RAW mo.
And then, even if not, you see, the longer you spend in front of the computer, the less time you have for your family.
Yeah.
If you do it right in camera, then you won't have any problems.
Meron tayong special mention galing kay Edwin Tuyay. Direct from St. Luke's, tuning in mga brothers, Mel Cortez, Jiggie. Congratulations. Si Michael Relato, sabi niya, Sir Jiggie is my favorite photographer now and before, especially when he's doing his natural light shots.
Yes.
Mike from Cavite. Ariel Sosito, good evening sir. Lawrence, dapat magpa-seminar si Sony sa Legazpi. May nagpa-seminar na isa rin na sikat na brand, at least maka-inspire din.
Sana. I would actually love to do
Legazpi.
Legazpi.
Convention yun sila ngayon sa Legazpi.
Oo, parang
Mayon.
parang internal nila yon, mga sila lang. Mga magagaling na photographer
Hindi
sa...
naman kailangan si Sony, just send me an invite, send me a plane ticket, and I'll be there.
Yes.
Diba? Wala namang problema yan. I love Legazpi. Well, I really love
Correct.
Legazpi.
Imbitahin nyo kasi, guys.
Yeah,
Napakadali naman kausap ni Jiggie.
Wala namang problema. Plane ticket lang yan. Saka pakainin nyo ako masarap.
Tingnan nyo.
Mahusay yung camera club doon, yung Mayon
Photography club. Magaling yan. Si Hefax Velasina. Kailan mo babalik ta rin tong pangalan mo, Hefax? Ang hirap i-pronounce, ha? Good evening from Calauan, Laguna.
I wonder if nasagot natin ang tanong ni Wency. Tama naman. Balance lang.
Si Jerry Ching, nanonood. Jerry
May sunod?
Ching.
May follow-up na question?
Question lang, mga ka-PMP, ha?
Ito, kanina po ito mula kay Jethro. Ask lang po mga sir, which part of wedding ang favorite nyo pong i-shoot and why?
Oo. Siguro kay sa guest natin yan. Anong part daw ng wedding? Ako kasi sa reception
Ang hirap na. I love shooting the couple portraits, obviously, because that's
after the
church. That's after the church because that turned out to be a signature photo of ours already. That's why I have to look forward to that. But I'm given so little time to shoot the couple portraits, so medyo nagmamadali yun. But I love doing the bridal preps. I really do.
Anong preparation mo for that? Like, alam mo na right after the ceremony will be the couple portraits. So, probably na-scout mo na yung lugar where to bring them.
We're fortunate enough that more or less when we're shooting, alam na namin yung lugar, so hindi na kailangan scout kasi we've shot there already before. Pero normally sa umpisa pa lang.
Yeah.
Sa start pa lang ng preps, pinag-uusapan na namin.
Game plan na.
Kailangan kailangan. Everything has to have a game plan eh. Hirap. Ang hirap kung kunyari pupunta ka doon, bahala na.
Yan yung nagse-separate sa mga talagang professional. Meron silang game plan, hindi yung bahala na kung anong mangyari.
Well, you try to control everything that's uncontrollable, but you cannot.
Yeah.
Pero if I remember when I started, I would actually try to do that ocular and then see how I'm supposed to be shooting it. Pero ngayon na more or less we've gotten comfortable in the industry. Pare-pareho lang naman yung lugar. Alam mo na unang tanong ko na lang, sinong stylist mo? Pag sinabi na sa stylist, as kilala ko rin yung trabaho ng stylist, sabi ko, okay, please, I'll talk to the coordinator then, and I would ask them for about 15 minutes inside the ballroom without anyone inside. Then from there, we go out na. Just for us to be able to document, because nagiging trend na yun sa industry, the stylists are actually the most expensive part of the wedding. How much they spend for the stylists. And they're fantastic. The works that I've done is international.
Wow.
International level. As in, every time I would post in international forums, the first thing they would say, they won't even care about the photograph anymore. They would say, wow, that's an amazing set. And that's kudos to the stylists from the Philippines. They're all fantastic.
Kanina na-share mo no sa off-cam kung paano ka nag-start na naingganyong mag-wedding photography. Ano mo nga share sa audience, Jiggie.
Sige, shout out na lang ako to our friends from Boracay.
Boracay.
Remember I was telling you guys earlier that I shot a wedding in 2013 but didn't officially shoot tuloy-tuloy since until 2015. And one of the reasons why I love the wedding industry is because of the relationships that you would build, because of the clients. And there's one client that really made us feel like family. We had no background in weddings, but they decided to take a risk and bring us to Boracay. The entire team. As in, the entire team with my family and my yaya, lahat.
Wow,
dinala
grabe
niya.
naman
As
yun.
in, talaga sobrang, wow, thank you very much. And then, we arrived a day or two before the actual wedding. So there was a pre-party before the wedding, di ba? And when you went around, you felt as if you were you were a guest, you were family, and everything was just fantastic.
I believe you have a wedding coordinator.
What's that?
Sa Boracay.
Yeah, see Amanda.
Yes.
Amanda, of course, it's always going to be Amanda.
Amanda Tirol.
Of course,
The
it's always
great
going to be
Amanda
Amanda. Yeah,
Tirol.
of course. Don't do a wedding in Boracay if it's not with Amanda.
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly. You know what they did? It was raining. It was gloomy and everything. And then, come sunset, I don't know if it's here. Can you check if it's here? It's a... Sige, let's look at it for later. It's an orange photo. So, come sunset, biglang sumabog yung Boracay sunset. So, syempre, lahat nagkagulo-gulo,
hindi ba yan?
diba? Yeah, this one,
Wow.
this couple.
Oh.
Sobrang dami tao niyan, Boracay, diba? Syempre, with Amanda, everybody move. Etong biglang area to sobrang, yes, sobrang linis nito because she also noticed how beautiful the sunset was. So this one, ito medyo mali pa nga to kasi may hawak pa dito, dapat wala yan. But syempre, we were still starting wedding photography at that time. Then this one, I had my flash gelled pa, orange, just to bring out everything na naging orange siya. So after this one, syempre parang, uy, nakachamba ako isa. Parang sarap yata gawin to. So yeah, then from then on, relationships started building. Actually na yun, yung anak nila, inaanak ko na rin. Yung anak ko, inaanak rin nila.
Ganyan talaga sa wedding, ano? Sa wedding.
Ganon.
Dahil part ka ng first day ng buhay nila together.
Yeah.
So, tapos, ang relationship kasi ng wedding, with the wedding photographer, matagal kasi
May prenup ka pa.
may prenup,
Yeah.
like 6 months to
Yeah,
a year
may
ahead.
prenup ka.
Tapos ang pag-select ng picture at pag-deliver ng album is another 6 months.
Yeah. You
magiging
constantly
inaanak
keep in
mo
touch.
yung panganay nila.
You constantly keep in touch. Try to, especially if it's a good working relationship. And so far naman, I don't think, well, knock on wood, we haven't had a bad working relationship so far.
Marami yatang na-inspire. Gusto kang dalhin sa Doha. Ilang araw magsi-seminar sa Doha.
Yun ang mahiwagan tanong.
Zan, Sardinia.
But for those people in Hong Kong, I will be there this weekend for a workshop.
Brother, may local din na gusto mo, may Tacloban daw.
Tacloban daw, punta ka.
Sabi
Sabi ni Zans from Doha, hoping Idol Jiggie makadala ka dito sa Doha. Maraming mga sonyista po dito, wedding workshop.
Yeah, Sony,
Wow,
keep note of that. We should actually do more around the Philippines.
Si Yu yan, Llamas, Brad. Magaling na photographer to, ha? Nanonood.
Siya sa workshop natin last Saturday.
Ito, tanong ni Jeric Sison Postrero. What fuels you? Your passion, Sir Jiggy, despite all the challenges in the industry. Grabe.
Yun.
Kinabahan ako. Sige.
Diba? What fuels your passion?
Mahal ang gas ngayon.
Oo, mahal ang gas. You know, ito, honestly, photographers will hit ups and downs. There are times talaga, di ba, nawawala ka ng gana. Di ba? Napapagod ka and all those things. Tumatanda ka na parang hirap gumising sa umaga to shoot a wedding. Parang ito na naman, shoot na naman tayo ng wedding. But, no fail. After every wedding, nakasmile ka. No fail yun. And that's what I hold on to. If ever, anytime nasa umaga, na medyo hindi ka makabangon na parang, ito na naman, nakaganyan na naman, pagod na ako. And then, iisipin ko na lang yung feeling mo after the wedding of how you were a part of that wedding, how you are part of, as what you said, the beginning of their life.
Yeah.
Yun na lang. It's cliche, but really, it does work. Kasi sometimes it's really difficult, especially pag sunod-sunod, medyo pagod ka na. Mahirap talaga.
Ito, sarili kong question, galing sa baol.
Naku.
Nung nag-start kami ng wedding photography, no, nila Brother Edwin, di ba?
Pinanganak na kami.
Medyo kinabahan kami, Brad. Kasi alam namin na mga high-end wedding photographer, no, mga mistiso.
Kasi
Brad.
nung wedding ka, dati ka ng photo journal.
Okay. Pero ito nga, noong 2001, 2002, ha, mga mistiso, di ba? Mga Hilawig Taisman, di ba? Sila Patrick Uy, no? Mga Inglesero, no? Parang katulad ng katabi natin ngayon. Medyo kinabahan kami, Brad. Ang tanong ko kay Jiggy, may advantage ba yung gandang lalaki at aside from the pictures, gandang lalaki, yung
Okay, sige.
English,
Sagot
Brad?
again this way.
Sige nga.
Hindi. May advantage
Oo.
if you carry yourself properly.
Okay.
You see, ito, I'm sure you would agree to this.
Yes.
Whether maputi ka, maitim ka, importante lagi ka malinis. Laging malinis ang itsura mo.
Physical yan,
Physical. Because,
Okay.
and the way you talk to your client.
Okay,
Doesn't
of course.
necessarily have to be in English. It could be in Tagalog. but you talk to them-
Professionalism ang
Professionalism.
binabanggit mo.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
hindi kayo pupunta doon for a fashion show. Hindi kayo pupunta doon na, alam mo yung, huwag ka masyadong feeling close sa kanila. Tandaan mo na, ano ka pa rin. You are
Denier lang.
Yes, you are a supplier in this wedding.
Supplier.
So you know your place. Okay? That's why it's important. I'll give you an example. After the wedding, di ba normally inuman yan? Di ba? Reception. After inuman yan. Lagi kang aabutan ng drinks. Na syempre, pag happy sila, bibigyan ka. Sa akin, bawal. Bawal sa lahat ng photographers ko.
Baka
Yun ang discipline,
Hindi yun eh. Kasi ang problema dyan, you may be close to the family of your clients, yes. But there's still 100, 200, 300 guests there that don't know who you are.
Ang galing. Sana nalaman ko
Diba?
yan noon pa.
Pag nakita ka doon, na isang table kayo, yung mga photographers, nagiinuman doon, naglalasingan,
At maingay na kung minsan.
maingay na paminsan, anong sasabihin na itong mga kliyenteng to? Ay, yung mga bisita ng kliyente. Bakit naman ganyan yung mga photographers na yan? So, in that way, mawawala ka ng kliyente.
Right.
So, you try to be as professional as you can. Pwede naman tayo mag-inuman pagtapos.
Correct.
Hindi naman kailangan doon. Trabaho yan eh.
Nalaman ko to.
Tama si Jiggy. Kasi yung time na yon, that is your show.
Yes.
People
Correct,
are looking
no?
at you. They are looking at how you perform.
Yes.
How you behave.
Yes. Especially how you behave.
Yeah.
Alam mo yung mga, kunyari, kama nung bride, sa bride's room,
Yes.
lahat sila lagi yung pinagsasabihan, huwag kayo upo sa kama ng bride.
Nga naman,
Kasi may tendency umupo sila doon. Sabi ko, hindi tayo bisita dito. As much as you, so you have to be as unseen as possible whenever you're shooting a wedding.
And those are the ethics.
Napapa-English nga.
Correct.
Diba?
Parang,
Na nawawala. To be honest, nawawala. Nakikita ko yan.
Nung nag-start ako magturo, so I have to research everything. Pati yung sa mga kung Muslim wedding yan.
Lalo na yun, di ba?
maraming rules.
Mas maraming rules yun, di ba?
Good point daw, sabi ni G. Gonzales.
Diba?
Ganda
So,
nang diniscuss.
Brother,
Sabi ni Rafi Pidrahita, Lodi na Brad, top-notch vlogger to ng tech vlogger, I-lock the AE in the phone. Sorry, mukhang walang AE itong aming telepono dito.
nag-focus breathing nga.
Brad, palitan mo na kasi. Pagamit mo na yung anong brand ba yun?
Batiin natin yung classmate ko, si Father Randolph Flores. Kilala.
Hello, Father.
Nandyan, nanonood.
Sa Sacred Heart.
Wow.
So,
Thank you.
pagka may workshop ako ng wedding, nakikigamit ako ng simbahan.
Tsaka mo very
nandun
nice.
sa
So, maganda yung fasad, maganda yung loob.
Correct.
Ganda.
So, pagka may workshop,
Tara.
magpapaalam.
Correct. Si Jeric sabi niya, we are on the so-called August. Ano po magiging tip nyo para sa starters na medyo demotivated kasi sobrang higpit na ang competition? Jeric, mag-usap tayo. Tawagan mo lang ako.
Tama yan. No? Well, you know what? If you get demotivated just because of the competition already, then the industry is not for you.
Correct.
Honestly speaking, if
Or-
yung ganyan, you have to find motivation to push yourself.
Or you
But
have to,
go ahead.
Probably attend seminars or workshops.
you
to-
can,
to
of course.
enlighten again.
Of course, it helps.
Correct.
To give you more confidence, pero to be honest, yung sagot talaga dyan, is that there is no competition. The only competition you have is yourself.
Yeah.
So there's no point in saying that this person has more clients, because if I did that, then I would have quit wedding photography already a long time ago.
Correct.
Diba? Na parang why would I have entered at the age of 40? Imagine at 40 bigla ako nag-shift. Tapos sabi ko, sige, pasok akong weddings. Idol ko to eh.
Patay tayo dyan. Teka muna. Brad, may follow-up question ako, kanina. So parang sinasabi mo, Jiggy, hindi ganun ka, lakas ang dating ng face value and more on professionalism and siyempre yung litrato mo. Kasi kung hindi magandang litrato mo, di ba? Kahit siguro pa-English ka, hindi ka papansinin.
So, importante yan. Kailangan meron kang
yung litrato mo ang
kailangan meron kang winner shot all the time. Na
Winner
dapat
shot,
alam mo paano kunin no matter what the situation is, makuha mo dapat yun. Pagkuha mo, pakita mo kagad. Ganun. Pag pinaganan mo, wala na.
Pagka hindi pa maganda, huwag
mo muna papakita. Wag talaga. Pag ganyan mo, may nakita. Look at this. At saka paminsan, ang pakita mo, ganyan lang. Diba? Mabilis lang.
Kasi wala pang Photoshop yun eh.
Wala pa eh.
Si Michael Consol, may
Pero,
question.
may dadagdagan ako doon. Actually, yung ginagawa namin, especially for the bridal preps, because we are portrait photographers to begin with. So all my staff they're trained to do portrait photography. Lahat ng tao na nandun sa wedding, sa bridal suite, kinukunan ng litrato yun. Kinukunan ng headshot.
Talaga?
Tapos, because ang galing ng Sony, lahat naman more or less.
Iba talaga ang Sony.
Di ba? Galing ng Sony. Ikaw, JPEG shooter ka Sony, di ba? JPEG niya, sobrang ganda na. So gagawin nila, lilipat nila sa phone nila, airdrop nila doon sa bridesmaids or sa ganyan. So automatic meron sila pang profile picture ng wedding pa lang.
Si Michael Consol, worried siya kasi paano daw yung crop sensor ng Sony camera? Paano daw yun? Meron bang gano'n?
What can you say about
What can you say daw?
crop sensor?
I'm a full frame guy and I'll leave it at that na lang.
This
But
one is.
this one's not even a crop. That's a 1-inch sensor. It's a 1-inch sensor. I'm a full frame guy. So I love full frame. So ever since I started, I've only had a crop body for about my first camera ever was a crop, and then after that I shifted into a full frame, and that camera lasted about 3 months or 4 months.
So siguro ang isang is what if ganon, may disadvantage ba kung crop sensor ka?
Biased ako eh. I would say yes, because for me, iba pa rin yung image lumalabas from a crop sensor as compared to a full frame sensor. The bokeh is different.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a lover of bokeh, but the sharpness is also different. Just a general rendition for me, pa rin talaga, we're gonna get into a heated debate
Yeah.
with regards to this one, but for me, I just really believe that bigger is better when it comes to photography.
Kanina na-mention mo, no? Kaya isa sa deterrent sa wedding dahil mabigat, di ba?
Mabigat yung cameras before, no?
Pero nung lumabas yung mirrorless ng Sony,
Sobrang, eto may
Na-convince
irony
ka
eh.
na.
Oo, pero ang liit-liit ng original A7, ang liit ng maliit.
A7,
pero na yun, ang lalaki na ng mga camera, ang lalaki na ng mga
Balik
lens.
ko na ng konti, baka madismaya kasi si...
No, but don't get me wrong. Crop sensors are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just a personal preference.
Kasi nung nagsimula ang nagsimula ang digital photography, wala namang full frame.
Wala.
Oo nga,
That's why revolutionary.
Hindi ko nga alam yan eh, kung ano.
Canon has 1.6, Nikon, their biggest is
1.5.
1.3.
Yeah,
No, it's
1.3.
1.3,
Yeah.
the
D3.
The DX.
The DX.
Yeah. So, siguro, kung right now, kung yun ang ginagamit nila, na it's okay.
Wala nang problema.
Probably, ang bokeh naman is relative pa rin kung nasa gano'ng kalayo yung ilaw sa background.
No, gano'ng kalayo yung subject from the background
Yeah.
and how close your lens is to the
Yeah,
background. So, it's
may mga solution naman. Probably, open up ng todo.
Yeah, it's kasi ganito na lang yan. Especially the crops. The crop bodies normally come in smaller bodies, diba?
Yeah.
And the controls aren't all there.
Correct.
Right?
Yun ang isa sa...
So, like for example, ito. This is the A7 III, but basically this is the same camera. That's what I use. This is one thing that I love the most.
Of course.
May exposure compensation. Ito lang,
Yeah.
aperture priority rules. Diba? Aperture priority, set mo yung aperture mode. Ganyan ka lang, nakikita mo na yung kung anong ginagawa. The grip is correct as compared to the smaller ones. Diba? Sometimes nga, I would want to add another grip, pero bibigat na naman yan. The screen's a lot bigger. So, normally they put more features into the full frame bodies rather than the crop sensor. But the crop is fantastic for video.
Yeah.
Diba? Fantastic yan for video. But ako personally, I would go for a full frame. But it's not a disadvantage. Again, part of it is really knowing your camera. It's knowing what the capabilities of your cameras are, and then just maximize it. And if you feel that you've outgrown your camera, then you shift.
Yan, yun yung
Diba?
time. And if you think na malaki naman yung kinikita mo,
That's
then
it.
walang problema
That's
sa
it.
pag-purchase na.
Hindi lang yan eh.
Correct.
At saka hindi lang naman kailangan one-time purchase yan eh.
Yes.
Kasi ang ganda naman ng ginagawa ng mga stores na yan, they offer you 24 months. And if you're, I won't be ashamed to say, I buy stuff at 24 months for the
Wow.
company. Why?
Zero
Because
interest
0%
yan.
interest. Like I just bought an R3 recently. Even though I can get it at ganto, but I would rather buy it from the store.
Binibigay lang sa'yo yan.
Hindi naman.
Alam na.
Hindi naman. No, I buy a few because syempre there's some that are you know we're lucky to receive some stuff. But syempre if I have to supply the rest of the team, di naman pwedeng sa kanila kukunin. So I would buy, but I would get it at 24 months. Why? Kasi pabayaan mo yung camera magbayad sa sarili niya.
Correct. Tama.
Di ba?
Ito, may nagtatanong na, ano daw ang affordable na full frame na Sony model?
A7 III.
How much?
100,000, brand new.
Yep.
If you want more affordable, then buy second-hand. Because the A7R2, I just sold my A7R2 for 65,000 or
Oy,
60.
nako.
Diba? And then the
135,000 yung dati, Brad.
65
No,
lang.
150, brand new, 150 at that time, the A7R2. So na yun, 65, and then the A7 II is even cheaper. Diba yung original A7s ko, alam mo, I kept my two A7Rs na original, but my A7s, binenta ko lahat. I sold them for 25,000. And
grabe.
they're still good cameras.
Parang may pinost ka pa last time na may pamimigay ka na kung ano-ano. Gamit sa bahay?
Kinuha na niya eh.
Machine.
Kinuha na niya eh.
Washing machine yun.
Mamigay
naglaba-
tayo ng next time I'm here, mamigay tayo ng modifier ng focus.
Okay.
Yun.
Okay,
Diba?
guys.
Meron tayo dyan.
Excuse muna ha. Pumalo tayo kanina ng 100,000 na eh, no?
Wow.
Share lang, lagyan ng hashtag na PMP Live.
Sige, magbabasa ako ng
2019 ha, PMP Live 2019.
Maraming mga follow-up.
I-share nyo sa mga walls nyo ha. Ito, may question si Neil Duero.
Pwede, ito may importante. Ito, paano po hindi umitim kakashoot outdoor? Yan ang mahiwagan
Sige
tayo.
nga. Paano?
Hindi ko alam. Sunblock. Which I have to say I use, kunwari, dahil baka nakikinig ang asawa ko.
Wala kami
Pero
problema ganyan.
ayoko gumamit ng sunblock.
Oo.
Pero kailangan kailangan.
Black.
Kailangan. Sometimes you have to be responsible also when it comes to that.
Brother, may niready rin akong tanong.
Sige nga.
Alam ko kasi na ito yung ating guest. Kasi,
In English, ha?
hindi Tagalog.
Sige, Tagalogin.
Kasi, ano rin siya ambassador siya ng
Sony, Zeiss.
Zeiss.
Oh.
Marami kasi nagtatanong, ano ba ang kaibahan ng Zeiss sa Sony Zeiss?
Nako, alam na.
Dalawa eh.
Napapahinga na malalim, no?
Alam na.
Sige.
Iba ba yung Zeiss? Kasi may Zeiss lens, yung batis at saka yung two-width, di ba?
Okay.
Meron naman yung
The
Zeiss na Sony nakalagay, pero
Zeiss.
Zeiss din.
Yeah.
One size fits all by
No, the Sony Zeiss is a collaboration between Sony and Zeiss. So basically, Zeiss lens, some of their technology may be the glass coating in the lens, the T-star. And then Zeiss just makes sure that everything's up to par to what they want.
They approve of the design.
I don't know if they do, but then basically it's a collaboration of the both of them. The Zeiss batis sa Tawits are really just Zeiss lenses with an E-mount. So it is in-house developed by Zeiss.
Yeah, for Sony.
For the Sony E-mount, yes. But the Sony Zeiss is a collaboration. Parang, alam mo yung kunyari Nike collaboration or Adidas with Kanye for the Yeezys. But still built by Adidas, but with so it's collaboration lang siya.
Okay, that. So yung Zeiss is German technology,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And the Sony Zeiss is Sony.
German band Zeiss? Yeah, German, sorry.
And I don't hear Carl anymore. Is it used to be
Carl Zeiss?
No, it still is Carl Zeiss. Sino mas harapan?
Yun pa rin yun.
Nakasulat
Carl
yan.
Zeiss,
Ay,
Carl
na nga,
Zeiss.
no? Zeiss na nga, no?
Ah,
Already
nawala na si
I will
Carl.
actually have to ask them because pag
Wala na si Carl, Brad.
Wala si Carl.
Nagiwalay na
Oo
sila.
nga, baka nagiwalay sila. No, I'll ask them actually. I'm pretty sure they'll see this. I will ask them. I'll lalabas natin yan sa mga comment section after.
Ito, sinasabi ni Mark Hernandez, no? Ano masasuggest daw na lens para sa prep, ceremony, reception? Ano bang
Sige,
gamit
ikaw
mo,
muna.
Brad?
Ikaw muna.
Ikaw ang resource
O sige na nga.
Oo.
Isa lang, 2470.
Isa lang. Huwag na kayong
2470.
gumamit ng iba.
2470 if there's only one lens, ha? If you can only afford one lens,
May
2470.
mga kaibigan ako, 24 to 105.
Oh, 24 to 105, 2470, yun lang. Pwede na. Pwede. Alam mo, mahal is relative to the amount of work you're doing. It's remember, invest in your gear, invest in yourself. Because
Correct.
when you invest in your gear, you're actually investing in your talent.
Correct.
That you're going to say that I'm going to get more clients.
24 to 105 is not a 2.8.
It's an F4. It's an F4.
Doesn't matter because kaya naman.
Ng ISO. But then,
The bokeh again.
no. You see, the 2470 to 2.8 is a GM.
Yeah.
For Sony, that's a GM. Unlike with the other brand, there are two top-of-the-line lenses, which is 2470 and 24-105, both top of the line. With this one, the 2470 2.8 is a G Master. The G Master lenses from Sony is really something else.
The best glass.
The best that they could give out. But the 24-105 is fantastic. It's for a non-GM lens, it's fantastic, and it is
Very good reviews.
and it's cheaper by about 30,000 if I'm not mistaken. Pero ako naman, for the longest time I had a 2470 f4 because of the size. It was so small, it was easy to carry around. And for a good part of I think 2017 and half of 2018, that was the lens that was stuck in my camera. Hindi ko pinapalitan yun. But when I made a mistake of trying out the GM, nung sinubukan ko yung GM, wala na. Hindi ko na matanggal sa camera ko. Pati yung 16 to 35, dati 16 to 35 f4 ang gamit ko. Happy ako, super happy. Most of the shots that you see here were shot by the 16 to 35 f4. Okay. Pero nung sinalpak ko yung 2.8, nako, patay. The color rendering, the sharpness, everything's just different. And I would never imagine being able to get bokeh from a 16 millimeter.
It's not only the aperture.
No. It's a
glass.
sharp. It's a glass itself. It's a sharpness,
glass.
a contrast, a
Size.
color. It's different. That's why I was telling Tito Mel earlier that even if pare-pareho kaming cameras, pag third-party brand yung lente na gamit to sa camera yon, pagdating ko sa post, makikita ko yung difference ng color. Makita ko yung difference ng color, ng sharpness, ng rendering. Ayan, wait, si Pearl sumagot na.
Si Pearl? Sumagot na ba si Pearl?
Si Pearl sumagot sa akin.
Anong gustong...
Kasi humingi ako ng... wala. Hindi ako sinagot.
Wala pa.
Hindi ako
Busy si
sinagot.
Pearl.
Hindi, kasi humingi tayo ng giveaway for today.
Yes, oo.
I-FaceTime
Mamaya.
kaya natin.
Yes,
Isama
mamaya.
natin siya dito.
Mamaya, malalaman na natin yan, no?
Tapos ito gusto ko sagutin to. Ano
Sige
po mas
nga.
maganda for portrait shots? 35mm or 50?
Okay.
Yung D5300, crop ba to? Crop yun, no? But nonetheless, I've always believed that portrait lenses are just 85 to 135 if you're talking about portraits. Ito, non-distortion portraits like this, whether you're using a crop or a full frame, yun pa rin ang nature of lens eh. Maski naka 50mm ka, equivalent sa 85 yan, it is still not an 85, there's still gonna be bottom distortion on your nose. So, yung 35 at 50 is not a portrait lens for me. If you're gonna use a 50, you do half body. Whether you're in crop or full frame.
Not headshots.
Not headshots. You notice a laking ilong eh. Tataba. But you could also do that in terms of creative ways of doing it. You could use a 35, bring it up closer, distort the hands. All those things are controlled distortion. So that means you know what you're doing. Pero if you're gonna say a 35mm and a 50mm is a portrait lens, I don't believe so. I believe the portrait lens is an 85 to 135, or if you want the 70 to 200.
Or sometimes the solution that photographers do is just move back.
Move back and then crop. Yeah. Move back and crop, you can do that. Of course, that's why it's nice to have 42 megapixels.
Yeah.
Because at 42 megapixels, I can crop to a 20 plus megapixel. It's so
if
easy.
you're using A7 III, you assign a button for crop.
Crop, yes. Actually, I'm gonna come out with a video one of these days of all the settings that I do with my camera. Straight out of the box, papalitan ko yan, maybe 10 things I change all the time. So,
You can customize the setting.
yeah. I have it here. I think in C2.
I have it in C1.
Oh, yun.
Wow.
Pag ganyan ko, para pag click ko, automatic siya magka-crop mode.
Moves closer.
Yeah. But for JPEG only.
JPEG ano?
No, but for
Yeah,
JPEG.
yeah.
No, I mean for JPEG only. I wouldn't even use that crop. I would use a crystal clear zoom. Mas maganda siya kaysa crop.
Well, the problem there is
yung ginagamit ng
all the functionalities like the
pero parang yung focusing points
Focusing
mo.
points,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Brother.
Pero mas ano yun, mas walang loss yun.
Babatiin lang natin si Robert Lester Aliscad,
presidente namin.
the president of WPPP.
Hello.
Nanggaling sila kanina.
Brother.
Nanggaling sila sa LRGB for signing yata.
Okay.
Joining you.
Ito na, naisip ko na. Kasi last time, magpaparaffle daw siya ng isang slot sa seminar ng WPPP sa Photo Congress, Brad. Isang slot daw. Worth 2.5 o 3.5?
Sa paid seminar.
Sa paid seminar. Ngayon natin ipaparaffle yan.
Oh, and
Okay
by the
ba,
way,
Brother Robert?
Congratulations on your workshop.
Yes,
I heard it was a resounding success.
So, susunod, ito,
Congratulations.
pinakausap ko na,
Gagawa tayo sa channel. Gagawa tayo sa channel.
Ito pa guys, huwag kayong bibitaw ha. Unang-una, i-share nyo, lagyan nyo ng hashtag na PMP Live 2019 ha. At mananalo din kayo ng yung mga gustong mag-assist kay Jiggie.
Sige, tuloy na
Isang
natin.
slot. Isang
sige.
slot ha.
On August 9, I'll announce na to here.
Okay.
Patay ako kay Sony pag malaman nila.
Hindi pa nila alam.
Hindi pa nila ina-announce, pero announce ko na sa inyo. Hindi pa nila alam na ina-announce ko to. But on August 9, we will have an amazing workshop between myself and Mayad. It is a photo and video workshop.
Wow.
Basically on how photo and videographers should work together to create a very beautiful wedding.
First time yata yan.
So that's going to be happening on August 9. And I was talking to Mel earlier. We'll actually open up one slot kasi it's going to be a very limited seating. Very, very limited yan. Since hindi pa namin nakakausap si Sony, kala ko nandiyan na si Pearl na pwede. But I will just open up one slot to be a part of my team.
Wow.
So,
Mag-a-assist ha.
Mag-a-assist na lang sa akin while we're doing the workshop.
Kung videographer
Ngayon,
kayo,
kung gusto mo dalawa, pwede nga pala ng dalawa. Gawin natin, isa in the morning, isa sa hapon.
yun, dalawa. Ang swerte nyo naman,
Gawin
guys.
natin dalawa.
Matututo kayo ng gusto dyan sa August 9.
But yeah, keep that in mind because pagdating na announcements sa Sony, mabilis mawawala yan, slots na yan. Ganda yan, tandem workshop ng photo and video para walang sapawan, di ba? You know how it is when you're shooting a wedding, laging video, photo, but you can always just work like this and create an image beautiful for your ano. In the end, it's about your client.
Naiba na ngayon yung paglalaro sa wedding. Dati, nung panahon natin, ang lead talaga is the photography. And then you shoot sa background, nagdo-document.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon hindi, Brad.
Ano na?
Nauuna na sila at ang tagal ng time.
Ng video.
Kasi nauso yung
SDA. Ganun na.
Priority na.
Pero hindi, ano na naman.
So, naayos naman.
Nagsasettle na yun. Again, it goes back to professionalism.
Si
That's why
Hepox,
one of the talks is about professionalism.
Si Hepox, magpapaalipin daw siya sa August 9. Mag-share ka muna, ha? Hepox.
Sige.
Si Hefax magbubuhat ng mga pelican
Maganda dito studio namo. Studio namo, di ba? Fourth floor. Yung camera bag ko yung think tank na logistics manager, parang mga 50 kilos.
Magaan lang yan.
Logistics 40.
Okay, basta yung ganito kalaki, mga ganyan kalaki, tapos ganyan kataas. Tapos punong-puno ng gamit yun, buhatin niya mag-isa.
Kaya niya Hefax yan. Gusto mo, 5 beses niya ibabalik.
Sige ha, sige. Okay.
Babatiin lang natin to, ha, Brad. Si Ariel sa Maniego, ha? Ang lodi natin na album maker.
Actually,
Magaling
siya,
to, si Ariel.
alam mo, pwede ko siya i-shout out. At tagal-tagal na kita sinusubukang kontakin, never mo akong sinasagot.
Si Ariel?
Oo, kasi gusto akong gawin with you, pero
Na
never
album?
niya ako sinasagot.
Oh, Ariel.
As in, message ako na message.
Ay,
Hindi ako
baka iba
sinasagot.
na ang ano niya. Iba na ang telephone number.
Magpapagawa
Gawa
siya
ng
ng sarili
album.
na design na sa kanya lang.
Hindi naman. I just heard he's the best in the industry. So, hindi ko makausap
Oh,
eh.
Ariel,
Ang hirap.
tawagan, kontakin mo raw
I
si
know that.
Jiggie.
Yeah. I would love to. I would actually love to
Yes.
work with him.
Ang office niya malapit sa Sinakal Drive, sa may Fernwood.
As in, in Quezon City. Okay.
Tandang Soraban.
Alright. O yan, tinatawag ko na asawa ko. Patay ka.
Yung misis ko, tumatawag.
Sagutin mo.
Mag-hello ka, Brad.
Okay,
Hello,
sige.
mami.
O habang nag-hello
Sandali,
ka,
nagla-live kami, mami, ha?
sagot kami ng question.
Hindi kita marinig, pakitext mo
Nabigyan
lang.
din ako ng mild reminder na huwag umupo sa kama. Ayun, kilala ko yun. Alam mo yun, di ba? Kasi naman, di ba kama yan ng bride? Bakit ka uupo doon? Hindi mo naman kailangan umupo
Oo
doon.
nga naman.
Actually, I think it's, I don't know, I forgot kung if it's Chinese, rules na bawal talagang gawin. And ang isang natandaan ko, especially actually marami talagang rules pagdating sa Muslim wedding. Like, don't be alone with the bride inside the room. Sa dressing. So always
Totoo yan.
be with somebody. Kasi sa ibang bansa nga, bawal nga mag-shoot ang lalaki ng
Totoo yun.
Correct.
We had one wedding. Buti na kasi I also, my second photographer is a girl. Important sa akin yan because one, I trained her how to be a portrait photographer, number one. But number two, iba yung taste ng babae. It's softer. So, ang ginagawa ko, yung babae, nilalagay ko sa lalaki.
O, tanongin natin ito. Kung may 3 rules na kailangan na
ang hirap
what
nun.
not to do sa mga staff mo, ano itong 3 rules na
Thank you.
kailangan na hindi niya, like ako, for example, ang
Dami
bawal
akong
sa akin-
rules eh.
Ang bawal sa akin, give me 3 lang. Ang bawal sa akin, number 1 talaga is no smoking during the day. So I don't
Tama.
want them to touch or light a smoke
Tama.
kasi kakapit na yan
Yep, yung amoy.
Not everybody-
And coming from a smoker, alam ko yun, yeah.
So, yun ang example ko. So, what 3? Probably, para at least ma-i-share natin sa kanila.
Dress properly.
No. What not to.
Yun. Don't dress like trash.
Correct.
Don't do that. Number 1. Number 2, don't be too fresh.
Yeah.
So always be polite.
Number
Number 3 is always, ano ba yung number 3 ko? Ang dami yan eh.
Kasi pagka aalis kayo, you remind your
Yeah,
staff.
always. But see, since we work with the same team naman all the time, I don't need, it's always about that.
Kasi
It's knowing your place, dress appropriately, and always treat with,
Why we do that is because they are your ano eh.
Yes,
Sila
yes,
yung-
correct.
whatever they do, magre-reflect sa'yo.
yes. Alam mo,
It's you.
ganito lang yan. I even go as far as hygiene.
Yeah.
Oo, kasama yan.
Diba
Kasama
nakakaya
yan.
yung pagpasok ng kwarto tapos medyo may amoy siya? Hindi lang okay na yung sigarilyo eh. Kasi baka yung couple nagsisigarilyo rin. Pero yung amoy ako,
Yun lang.
it's no insult with anyone. But again, if you're gonna be up close to that person, brush your teeth, make sure that you use deodorant or at least have cologne if you know that you have a problem. Bring cologne. Just be aware about it.
Sa apprenticeship program ko, Brad, meron akong apprenticeship program na ongoing, photographers and videographers. Meron akong guidelines para sa mga videographers, no? Dinidiscuss ko yan, yung mga physical preparation, creative preparation.
24 siya actually.
Importante yung mga ganon na mabigyan sila ng framework ng how to shoot a wedding, ano? Kasi pag alam na nila yan, 50% mahigit, maiwasan nila yung mga errors,
Pero may
mga methods or ano.
May dadagdag lang ako doon pero siguro maraming magagalit sa akin dito.
Sige lang.
Sabihin ko na rin. Okay lang.
Live naman tayo.
Oo, live naman. Di natin may edit to, no? Alam mo ba yung Alam mo ba yung one of my pet peeves, especially for my team, when somebody's coming in new, if they don't call each other by their first names. You could call each other with respect, like sir and all those things, but everyone, call them with their first names. Don't call them paps. Don't call them kasi you get it's pag naririnig ka ng ibang tao, it doesn't sound right. It's like hindi kayo magkakakilala. Can you call each other by their first names? Make it more personal, make it more intimate, work as a team better. Hindi ba? So, yeah, and then, okay, let's answer some questions here.
Meron nang nanonood, Brad, from US to, si Richard Ochoa. Richard, saan ka ba ngayon? Alam ko, nasa US ka. Dati kong Brad, shooter, From New York daw. Wow, grabe. Anong oras kayo sa New York ngayon, ha? Thank you. Ang bilis na sagot ni Richard, ano? Ito pa, sabi ni Bobby Alota. Do you use flash in all your photos or you also use ambient?
I use light.
From preps to church.
Bobby, I use light. Whatever light that I have that I like, that for me is beautiful, that's what I use. It could be the Photix R3. It could be the Photix M180, which are both LEDs. I could use the Photix na flash, or I could use the Sony flash with a Magmod. I could use the Indra. It really depends on the situation you're in. Or I could use none at all and use natural light and still try to control it. If the light is beautiful, wag mo nang galawin. Diba? Kasi just because you know how to add light, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to. When the light is ready,
because you have,
just because you have it. It's like, I always ask this in the end of every question, every workshop. I ask them, would you add light if the ambient light is good enough? Diba? Would you? Normally, sagot nila, no, they won't. Actually, I would. Because ang thinking ko lagi, good enough is never good enough.
Okay.
But if the ambient light is beautiful already, hindi ko nagagalawin yan. Kasi nandun ganda diba? So bakit mo pagagalawin? But kung hindi siya, kung alanganin siya, medyo, syempre, kung kaya mo pagandahan, if it takes an effort of 5% to increase the value of the photograph by 20%, I would do it. But if it takes an effort of 10% to increase the value of the photograph by 5%, hindi ko nagagalawin yan. Yan lang yan. Rule of numbers na lang yun.
Yun. Si Yusek Noel Puyat. Hello, Jiggie.
Ayan, yan ang, alam mo, yan ang may kasalanan kung bakit ako magastos sa photography.
Nako, Yusek Noel,
Yan, siya yan.
Attorney Noel Puyat.
Alam mo, pag makita mo wag na.
Bakit, Brad? Kwento mo nga.
Mamaya, bulungan na lang.
Hindi, ganda lang sasabihin ko. If you think I have a lot of gear now while shooting, we had more gear when we were non-pro photographers.
Dati. Nabanggit nga ni Amelia, no? Grabe, ang dami raw.
We had more toys when we were doing it as a hobby. But when it became work, everything became numbers. So worth it ba to? Do we invest here and there? Yes. Yes. Dati hindi mo iniisip yun eh. Pero na yun, kailangan mo isipin to make the business profitable.
Naglabasan na yung mga taga UAE, si Jerome Magiquero from UAE. Watching daw siya. Si Vin Eco, ang gaganda daw ng mga mag, Brother Richel. Mamaya ikukwento ni Brother Richel yan, ha?
You have a vision shooting and I was just wondering. May follow-up question to eh.
Oo, sige nga.
Hindi ko nga mabasa eh. There.
Sige nga.
And this is what Fuse said vision. So wondering how and where do you get the inspiration that Fuse your said vision?
Yun yung kanina eh. Sige.
Alam mo, paminsan nga, ako mismo kinakabahan eh. Kasi paminsan hindi ko makita ko ng maganda eh. And when I don't see what's nice, I step back and I remove that. Kasi the vision comes from learning and understanding how to see beauty. So when you can't pre-visualize what is beautiful for this certain scene, don't use it. Hindi ba? Parang, tingnan mo. Pag nakita mo na siya, sandali, parang maganda to pag linagyan mong ilaw dito or ang ganda ng ilaw, pasok niyan. Ganda. Tapos nandito yung couple, ito yung position nila, ito yung pose nila, ganda niyan. Pero pag hindi mo makita, umalis ka na. That means that there's something else that you're looking for, so you look for it. Until you find what inspires you. Yun. Ganun lang. But then, we don't have that luxury as wedding photographers. Buti na lang, we work with so many professionals that will always create a beautiful scene for us. Diba? Ang ganda lagi ng hotel, ang ganda lagi ng simbahan, ang ganda lagi ng reception. So, ang pinakaswerte na lang kung maganda yung ilaw, kung maganda yung maganda yung sunset, maganda yung ganun.
May tanong dito, ano po ang minimum at maximum frames per second ng A7?
The version 1? The version 1 I think was just 5 or something like that eh.
How about
5, no? 5, yeah.
Yung ngayon, 7.3 siguro.
10 yan. 10 yan. Wala namang minimum frames per second eh. Maximum frames per second yan. Yeah, 10. The A7R3 is also 10. The A9 is 20. This one's 20.
Yeah.
This one, no? The RX100 Mark V. So, yun.
Ano?
You use an A7 one?
Oo.
Yun, good.
Si Richard Ochoa, no? Sir Mel, my mentor in 2009 ba to, Brad? 9:30 daw sa New York ngayon. Sony shooter pa rin ako. Thank you. I learned a lot from you and thank you for remembering me. Mabuhay ka, Richard. Pag nasa Pilipinas ka, kontakin mo naman ako at makapagkape naman tayo.
Nasagutin ko to kay Jepoy.
Sige nga, si
Zoom
Jepoy.
lens versus prime lens sa event like wedding. Zoom. Event nga, wedding coverage. Alam mo yung paminsan pa naghahanap ka ng second photographer mo, popost ka, tapos popost nila yung gear nila. Pag nakita ko yung gear nila, lahat prime lens, tanggal na yun sa listahan ko. Kasi
hindi ako pwede pala mag-shoot dito.
Yeah, sorry, because that means sinasapawan nila ako eh, kasi habol nila lahat creative eh. Diba? But you don't need a creative shooter if you already have one creative shooter. You need someone to do documentation. And I always believe documentation is the start of the wedding because the wedding is all about documenting the wedding. The photography is all about documenting the wedding. If you can document it properly, then better. Pero you need one lens that can document everything. Hindi mo naman pwedeng gawin 35mm lang lente mo. Paano mo kukunin yung portraits? Paano mo gagawin to? Paano mo gagawin yan? Kung naka 85 ka lang, paano mo gagawin yung group shot? Tatakbo ka sa bilang kwarto para mag-group shot. Diba? So you need one really versatile lens to complete your package. Then all the creatives will come after.
Okay, so anong hinahanap ni Jiggie sa second shooter? No, anong lens dapat niya?
No, well, I provide everything eh. Pero I provide everything naman. Wala nang problema yun.
Ano bang purpose ng ipoprovide mo?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Just to make sure that the quality is the same. You owe that to your clients. You owe that the consistency is there. The colors are all the same. Even when you just give the JPEG images, the sharpness is the
And these
same.
are in-house photographers?
Yes.
All of them?
May monthly.
Yeah, may monthly sila.
Correct.
And then, well, no, one isn't. Pero,
ano ang advantage ng in-house photographer as against sa
teamwork.
freelance?
Teamwork. Easy, teamwork. It's about knowing what to do exactly when you're supposed to do it, knowing how the images are gonna come out.
Alam na nila ang galaw mo.
Alam na nila. At saka alam ko na yung galaw nila. And I know what to expect from them because they were trained from the very beginning. So if I tell my assistant photographer, say, let's say, RP, shoot the groom, she knows exactly how I want to shoot the groom. So because what you want to do is you want the entire album to look as if it was just shot by one photographer. Hindi pwedeng, like little things like, kasi imagine if you try to bring in another photographer na medyo feeling nila magaling na sila. Hindi mo na pwedeng turuan yun.
Mahirap na.
Pero ang thinking ko naman doon, kung hindi ka naman pala makikinig sa akin, bakit ka mag-a-apply na second ko?
Yeah.
Correct.
Di ba? Not to be arrogant about it, but if you are applying for as a second photographer, listen to the person that's employing you and do whatever it is that's being told of you. Diba? So, but yeah, I don't want that headache anymore.
But if for example, for photographers who put up a studio and they are not yet that good, so probably it's better for them if they hire a photographer, a second shooter who is more experienced than them. Diba? Kung nagsisimula pa lang.
Ito.
That's actually a very good statement because I actually agree and disagree at the same time. If you're starting, then don't make yourself your main.
Yeah.
Then don't consider, if you think that this person is better than you, then you shouldn't be the main photographer.
And then you learn from him also.
Exactly. But you make him the main.
Yeah.
Right? He shouldn't be considered as a second photographer. He is your main photographer.
But the client doesn't have to know it. Yeah.
No, that happened already. Remember? We talked about that already, which we won't do anymore. That's detrimental to your studio. Kung ganon, wag mo nalagay pangalan mo. Just make it a generic studio name, like the ones that are excelling now. They don't actually have name photographers, but they have a name as a studio. So yun, walang problema yun.
Hindi sila hahanapin sa shoot.
Yes, yes. And then plus, they're not dependent on whether or not the photographer leaves or the videographer leaves. That's the best way to do it if you want to get rich in wedding photography.
Kasi katuwiran ko minsan, bro. Kung i-hire kita, tapos tuturuan pa kita, sa akin ka pa natuto, dapat akong binayaran mo.
That's actually, you know what? Sometimes that is my thinking for assistants. Please don't give me headaches. All you need to do is do this. That's okay. But if I have to teach you, shouldn't I be the one being paid?
Yeah.
Diba? Or ganito na lang, sige, if you want to assist with me, hindi na kita babayaran, so quits tayo. Pero I don't do that. I don't want to do that because everybody's time has a value. So I just have to be fair to everyone. But yeah.
And they probably would talk behind your back if you do that.
Yeah, okay na
There are
naman.
programs na gano'n, di ba? May program na gano'n na parang OJT programs.
Meron?
Yes, meron.
Yung ginagawa natin, yung apprenticeship program.
Paminsan nahihiya ako. I tried doing that before kasi na hindi ko sila binabayaran. Ang problema kasi, they incur expenses every time they go. I know it's an investment and everything, but if you could spare 500, spare 1,000 pesos to pay them, then...
Pero, mag-shoot sila sa'yo, pero ang responsibility mo naman, you have to teach them. And
no,
kasama yan.
here's the thing, I never...
Kasama yan pagka-apprenticeship program.
Really, it's very difficult for me to make somebody else shoot with me as somebody that I can trust. So sometimes I start them off as ganito, simple. Bridal March, pasok, diba? So nasa likod ako, nasa likod yung isang photographer, meron ako isang photographer na nandito. If I'm just starting you out, papatayuin kita dito, bibigyan kita isang lente, tumingin ka sa groom. Wala kang gagawin kundi shoot lang yung groom's reaction. Tapos doon mo na makikita yung composition niya, yung timing niya, or if he deviates. Sometimes, if they deviate, it's a minus point for me because sometimes they want to show off. So instead of just doing and shooting the groom, they would shoot so many other things, right? And for me, that's already going to be a problem because if it's just a simple request for me to just shoot him, just follow the instructions properly.
Following instructions.
Yes. It's as simple as this. Pag magpo-post say ako na something online, I know it may sound arrogant. Sorry guys if it sounds a bit arrogant. If I say there, reply to this thread and don't PM me. The moment you PM me, you're out. Because as simple instructions like that, if you don't know how to follow it, then you're going to be a headache for me in the future.
Maganda tanong, brother.
Sabi ni Elmer Castor, I like your values and principles, Sir Jiggy. Learn so much from you.
Oh, thank you. So I hope guys, I'm just being as frank
Lo
as
dito
possible.
ng Batangas si Elmer Castor.
I'm just trying to be as frank as possible. I hope I don't rub anyone the wrong way. So disclaimer na lang
Oo.
yun. But yeah.
Nanonood si Randy Gomez, MRG.
Yeah.
Meron siyang paparapol mamaya. Si Mika Lim
How does one
Orongan.
become a brand ambassador?
Oo nga naman. Pwede mo ba sagutin yon?
You should never aim to be one.
Oo nga, no?
You should never aim to be one. It's a, you know, you just have no idea how difficult it is to represent brands. It is. It's a very big responsibility.
So hindi mo ini-expect itong mga
No,
Sony,
no.
Zeiss,
No.
International,
See,
Magmod.
yeah, most of them.
Lahat lumapit sa'yo.
Yes, because it was never really something that I gunned for. Because it is difficult to represent it because you have to carry yourself with. Parang you have to carry yourself with the proper decorum. You're representing brands aside from yourself. So, it's not about you, diba? Kunyari may sabihin ako dito masama, baka bukas pinapagalitan na ako
Delikado.
Diba?
Brad,
Sa US,
ako-
may nangyari.
Yeah, di naman may nangyari na. Hindi, pero yun, di naman kasalanan ng brand yun. Kasalanan ng tao yun.
Ako, ang tagal-tagal ko naghihintay na may mag-invite. Alam mo kung sino nag-invite?
Tide.
Ariel! Tide! Breeze! Ang lupit. Labada pala gusto ipagawa.
Mas malinis.
Brad, si Attorney Tim, ha?
Tim.
Kalumpong, nandito, ha?
Oh, I remember Attorney Tim.
Si Attorney
Actually,
Tim.
when I started with
Sony
Sony
user.
user yan.
Sony
from
user
Sapi.
to.
Yes. O, nawala.
Nawala pa yung live.
Nawala yung live natin
Habang
sandali.
bumabalik, no?
Hindi, ikaw
Hashtag
nawala.
lang. Hashtag PMP Live 2019. Dahil in 15 minutes, iraraffle na natin, ha?
Okay.
Magraraffle na tayo,
masasabi
mga
nyo?
ka-PMP, ha?
O, si Wendell Lim. Yan. Hi, Wendell. Ano
I-hashtag
yan?
na yan. Malapit na tayo magpa-raffle.
Okay.
Medyo kakaiba, ha? 6,958 na ang people reach natin ngayon, ha? 104
Is that good?
shares na. Yes, ito.
Fantastic.
104 shares na, ha?
Usually, ilan ang videographer at photographer needed mo in a wedding? I need at least 3. 3 photographers. Video, I don't know. That's
You
a separate.
have a video team?
Yes. No, actually, I have a tie-up with a video team. Si Mervin Gabako.
Mervin Gabako.
Yes. Fantastic.
WTP.
Yeah, I love Mervin. Actually, a little bit of side story there. Mervin was the one that shot my wedding.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, and then we became close already. So, yeah. How many photographers do we need in a wedding? I always need 3. One is me. My other one, my assistant photographer always shoots the groom. And then I need one more photographer with me to get all the moments.
Correct.
Photo join. Because while I'm shooting, may nagyayari on the side eh. Alam mo kung pwede lang to
Correct.
diba?
Direct from Iloilo,
Pwede
Leo
lang to.
Solina.
Hindi ko afford to eh.
Matindi.
Ayan, diba?
Naglalaban na nga lang
follow
ako,
instructions, diba? Tatanungin, tapos nakasulat na lahat ng instructions doon, tapos tatanungin ka pa ulit. Ay, sinabi ko.
Correct.
Bibigyan ako sakit ng ulo nito. Okay.
Ang dami. Babatiin lang natin to. Si Ariel Sosito. I've learned a lot from you. Jordan Majos. Leo Solina from Iloilo City. Thank you for watching, classmate. Sino pa ba?
50
Ay, si Attorney Tim, sabi, idol daw tayong tatlo. Kung alam lang niya, mas idol natin sila, Brad. Si
Dahil sa anong
Attorney Tim.
makakuha ni Attorney Tim ang
Ay,
idol
ang
mo?
dami.
Magkakaroon tayo ng
Yung mga bird photography lang nga niya, matindi.
Saka baka gusto mag-tie up ni Jiggie
Saan?
Attorney Team.
Ano naman?
Sa photography.
Delikado yan eh.
Package natin yung
Delikado yung photography ni Attorney Tim.
Contract.
Contract dun sa annulment ba?
Patay
Hello,
tayo
Bastian.
dyan. Pwede.
Side story, sa Attorney Tim was one of my first Sony friends.
Yeah.
From Sapi.
Lagi kong kakapihan yan.
Eto, with this one, 50mm and an 18 to 105 for weddings. Actually, it's a good combination already. At least you have your 50 for a little bit of creatives, and you have your all-around lens for an 18 to 105, depending also on the camera you're using. Kasi kung naka-crop yan, yung 18 mo parang 24, pwede na rin. Pwede na yan.
Isang tanong ko, no? Nagbe-burst shot ka ba?
No. Never.
Kasi
Alam mo,
Yung mga nag-burst.
galit na galit ako doon sa assistant photographer ko. Pag hiniram niya yung camera ko, pagbalik sa akin, naka-burst ha. As in, pero alam mo, dito ako magugulat. Anong settings mo sa camera mo sa focusing?
AF.
Continuous ka, di ba ikaw? Single shot? Kayo, single shot? Di ba? Galing na to, AFC na to eh. Because, plugging lang na konti ha.
Sige.
Kasi yung mga iba dyan, sasabi nila, ganon-ganon. Pero,
Sige.
sa sobrang galing ng focusing na to,
Wow.
yung IAF niya,
Ay.
yung Eye and Face Detect, ginagawa ko sa wedding, sa umaga pa lang, sineset ko na yung mukha ng bride
Yes.
as my face
Paano
detect.
yun?
May option yan eh.
Facial recognition.
Facial recognition. So, set ko yung mukha ng bride.
The bride and the groom.
Yes.
So, pipiliin niya from among the...
Kunwari, 10 tao dyan, automatic sa bride ka agad yan. Okay?
Matindi.
Tapos, hindi lang yung mukha.
Napakatalino naman ng
Hindi lang yung mukha.
lente na-
Pati yung mata.
Oo.
So, yung mata niyan, yung real-time IAF niya, sinusundan niya yung mata. So, kung naka-continuous shooting mode ako, hindi continuous shooting mode. Pag naka-continuous focus ako, nakapatay yung focusing ko dito.
Oo.
Ang focusing ko nasa AF on sa likod. So, pag inawakan ko to, naka-continuous focusing ako,
Kita mo.
click,
Susundan na niya.
click, hindi na siya gumagana ng focusing.
Matindi.
Ayop. Kaya, ang laking bagay, alam mo, pinasubok nga sa akin ito. Sorry, Sony, pinasubok sa akin yung A9.
Oo.
Para sa
Alam
akin,
ko lang gamitin yung
para sa
Fujifilm
akin,
S1.
sobrang bilis ng focusing ng A9.
Hindi
Ibang
ko
klase.
masyadong kinikwento yun kasi hindi naman ako ambassador.
Kaya pala.
Well, hindi ko kinento yun dahil ambassador ako. Kinento ko yun to make your life easier. Pero sumasablay pa rin paminsan-minsan yun. Lalo na yung iba yung magkakamukha.
Saka kuminsan, Brad, no, ayaw namin ikwento kuminsan kasi baka dumami yung mahuhusay mag-picture.
Yun ang mas maganda. Alam mo, sa totoo lang ha, mas dumami kayo, mas marami magaling, okay. Kasi
correct.
lalo ka matcha-challenge to bring your game on.
Actually, is a good joke.
Yeah.
Kasi
Sobra.
we have this kapihan na, tara, yung mga walang trabaho, mga tambay, punta kayo dito. Then we just share kung ano yung mga features na
Correct.
na maganda.
Natutunan mo, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah. Sobrang na-discover ko lang yan. Tapos yung touchscreen na to, pinatay ko na nga eh.
Oo.
There's a time kasi.
Tama sa ilong.
Tumatama sa
Hindi
ilong.
lang sa ilong. Nakaganyan ka kasi tayo matatanda, kailangan natin gamitin to para sa low shots, di ba?
Kami yun.
Di ba? Pag ganyan, tapos pag ganyan mo,
Doon na yung focus mo.
nandun na yung focus ka agad. Di ba? Pag binalik mo yung screen, nandun na yung focus. Kaya medyo... Pero, ang advantage naman doon, pag nandiyan ka, kapag nagsushoot kang ganito kataas, kaya nakaset yung button ko eh. May nakaset akong button just to activate the touchpad or not. Kasi pag inakyat mo naman ang ganito, ang hirap mag-adjust ng screen, gaganonin mo na lang. Tapos focus ka na.
Kasi iniisip ko sa ilong yung tumatama kasi matapos ang ilong.
Pero tumatama talaga.
Brad, bago makalimutan, no, babatiin ko lang to si Madam Margie Ligalig, Brad. Margie, salamat sa ilaw mo ha. Huwag mo nang bawiin to ha.
Si Vicen
Pahiram
ba
mo
yan?
na, ha?
May discount ba kay Vicen?
Margie.
Kaka-message ko lang sa inyo kanina tungkol sa V-mount. Ang mahal. Baka may
Ganda ng
discount.
hairlight namin, no?
Baka may discount naman ako dyan.
Bibigyan ka ng discount.
Oo. Sabi ni Leo Solinap, ang ganda raw ng topic, very informative.
Ano ba topic natin talaga?
Ewan ko. free for all topic. no?
Wedding style na yan. Ano sabi ni Joel?
Sabi ni Carl Ablola, no? Taga saan kayo itong mga to, no? Simula ngayon, mas stricto na kapag wedding event. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, Sir
Tama
Jiggy.
naman, diba? It's not about being strict. It's about being professional. Right? Yeah, you just have to be professional.
Ito lang, curious lang ako. Pwede mo bang ma-share sa kanila yung wedding, anong tawag dito? Flow? Something? Anong tawag din?
Workflow.
Yung workflow ko?
Post ba? Or
Post or...
Mula, siguro, paano maghanda hanggang sa dulo?
2 days ba ito?
Siguro in 5 minutes? Pwede ba? Or in 3 minutes?
Sige, okay lang. Habang may nanonood pa, sige,
ang dami
okay
pa.
lang. Wala naman akong gagawin bukas.
Umaakyat
Sige,
ng
okay lang yan.
95,000 ha?
Okay lang yan. Baka mamaya mambigay na tayong camera pa mag-reply si Pearl.
Direct from Edwin Loyola, Brad, US. Paul Barredo, ha?
Sige.
Nanonood. Sige. Workflow, Brad. I-share na natin.
Pinaka-importante.
Para magkaalaman na.
Mas maaga kami ng 1 oras sa video lagi. Ang call time namin is 6 hours before the actual, kunwari 3 o'clock yung wedding, 6 hours before nandun kami.
6 hours before.
6 hours before, why? Because we need that 1 hour to shoot the details sa hindi kami nakipag-agawan. Kasi ang buhay ng wedding videographer na yan is a lot about details. So they take a lot of time shooting the details. Ayaw na namin makipag-agawan doon. So nauuna na lang kami, we shoot the details ahead of time. By that time, medyo nag-uumpisa na yung makeup, pwede na kami mag-shoot afterwards. Tuloy-tuloy na yung preps. So, meron kang hair down, and then afterwards, relax ka ng konti. Tapos, while nagre-relax ka, doon na yung kinukunan yung mga entourage. Yung mga bridesmaids,
Okay.
yung mga family members na tapos na yung makeup. Shoot namin yon. And then after shooting that, we shoot now the bride formals. And then yun, basic.
And then
basic
yung
naman.
groom,
Then yung
kailan
groom-
nyo isushoot?
Then yung groom, simultaneously yan eh. Kasi may isa ng photographer na
okay,
shoot
okay.
Importante lang that we are never late.
Correct.
And we always have our own schedule. Because we have to work with coordinators, right? But sometimes coordinators have a lot of things to do that hindi kailangan mo arrange yung sarili mong time na.
Correct.
Kasi you've done it long enough for you to know what needs to be done. The only thing that's important is that to make sure that all the family members are there for the family portraits. Because yun ang nakakalimutan nila eh. Yung family portraits nila, napaka-importante
Importante
no?
yan.
Yung family portraits na yun.
happens before they go out of the
Before they leave the hotel, those family portraits have to be the cleanest, the best lit images of the entire preps.
But there are problems sometimes na hindi matuloy. So, ano ang next best thing to do?
Which one? Na hindi matuloy yung family portraits?
Family portrait. Like,
Oh.
for example, hindi dumating
Yeah,
yung ano.
you gotta make it happen. Whether it be after the ceremony or just you gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
Hindi pwedeng wala.
Importante kasi
Yeah.
dalawang event lang kasi talaga sa Pilipino ang nagko-complete yung family.
Yes,
Diba?
yes, yes,
Wedding and
yes.
Living.
yung isa hindi maganda.
Yeah, so importante yun, di ba? Tsaka that's why importante maganda yung ilaw mo sa family portraits. At saka doon ka magto 2.8. Or mag 1.4 or 35 1.4. Hilig-hilig na 35 1.4. Wow, bokeh. Group shot 1.4. Ay, nako, patay tayo dyan. 'Di ba? So
Sayang nga naman kasi yung mahal na 1.4.
ako di nagagamit yung 1.4, diba? Ay, patay, 'di ba? So, that family portrait is so essential. Sobra. Maski na simpleng-simple lang, nakatayo lang sila dyan, maganda yung ilaw, at saka, yan yung importante na yon ng mga second photographer.
Yun.
Kasi, ang point ng family portrait, nandiyan na pumapasok yung emotions. Yung tatay, baka umiyak na yan pag nakita yung daughter.
Correct.
Diba? So, pag nakita na yung daughter nag-iyakan, ikaw, shoot ka pa rin from here, pero dapat ito, kumukuha na ng mga pictures na nag-iiyakan sa likod
Correct,
mo.
oh.
Diba? Those are the emotions. Alam mo ba, I had one
Candid.
experience. Eto, saya. Hirap na hirap kami. Kasama ko pa one of the better-known videographers.
Oh.
May dala pa kami sound system para to create the mood.
Wow, may ganun na ngayon, ha?
Ah, na-favorite ko yun, si King of Mayad. I love King. So, every time I'm shooting with King, sobrang tagal namin mag-shoot. Dahil, we're just so excited to shoot na nawawala na kami ng oras. Kaya every time si King kasama ko, I always tell my assistant, make sure you remind us of the time. Because we get so into what we're doing. It's not because we're taking our time. It's just that we're just trying to give the couple the best possible experience. So, anyway, we were shooting, tapos may dala pa siyang sounds. So, emote, diba? And then, nag-iiyak na yung bride. Ang hirap pa iyakin, ha? Sobrang hirap. And then, biglang nag-iiyak yung bride. Next thing you know, come from behind, may tumatakbo. Yung makeup, yung assistant to makeup artist, retouch. kami dalawa ni King, nakaganyan sa akin.
Nasira.
Ganda-ganda na ng moment namin, biglang tumakbo. But yeah, you gotta give it to that.
So-
I don't even complain about those things because everybody starts from nothing. Everybody just learns, and if people are gonna be hard at you while you're learning, then you're just gonna get so turned off with the industry.
Correct.
You're just supposed to tell them, hey, next time maybe we could do this. We try to do that. But you don't badmouth them. Hindi mo sila sisiraan. Hindi mo
Correct.
sila.
Hindi mo i-share sa
Hindi mo
Facebook.
share sa Facebook
at
yung pangalan.
lait-laitin mo, no?
Oo. Hindi natin share yung pangalan. Pero experience naman yan. But yeah.
Sinishare?
They have all the best intentions, diba?
Yeah, they have the best intentions, but of course, syempre, they don't know that it's part of the ano. But yeah.
Kasali sa drama dapat.
So yun, the family pictorial, yan. Importante.
Okay, sa family pictorial, no? Sa mga pictorials, Jiggie, ikaw pa rin ang hindi. Kasi yung ibang photographers, no? Yung assistant ko, ito na bahala. Family pictorial na lang naman.
Again.
Group pictorials na lang naman. Bahala ka na dyan.
Again, those are the most important photos sa wedding. Bakit mo papaubaya sa iba?
And ito yung chance mo na
Makilala ka.
makita nila na talagang concerned ka sa ginagawa.
Hindi lang yun. Number one, ikaw ang binabayaran, so ikaw dapat mag-shoot na number one. Number two, it really is, honestly, it really is the most important pictures for me. That and the church group photos.
Okay, going to
The church group photos.
So, very technical. Kasi yung sinabi mo kanina, 1.4, 1.2, no? So sa anong suggestions mo pagka like kung minsan couple lang muna yan, tapos madadagdagan, nagiging 2 layers na, magiging 3, 4. So nagbabago ka rin.
Hindi.
Isa na lang, standard.
Okay.
Anong suggestions
Okay,
mo sa
technical
mga-
yan eh. Ito, may technical yan. Bokeh is dependent also on focal length.
Okay.
So, even if you're shooting, let's say, for example, if you're shooting within the 24 range, and you're at 4 or 5.6, hindi ka na magbabokeh ng sa likod eh.
Okay.
As compared to if you're shooting with a 200mm or 5.6,
Yeah.
will give you bokeh. So, I usually set it at 5.6, give or take, my aperture. Nakaset na yan. Pero nag-iilaw ako. Pag nag-ilaw ka, talagang sobrang sharp na lahat yan. So, 3 layers.
Ang ilaw mo is flash.
Flash. I would always have at least 150 cm octabank behind me. Hindi na to yung
Pag naka-octabank pa.
Oo, syempre, kasi kailangan medyo soft naman ng konting ilaw, pero maski hindi talaga siya soft dahil medyo malayo. But, and the light is just behind me.
Okay.
Behind me but high, about 12 feet high.
Matutuwa rin yung susunod na ikakasal. Si Jiggie rin ang kukunin.
Then obviously, diba, you look so professional. Pag putok-putok mo na ganyan. And then, so yung mga ganon, and then the little things like, you control the situation. You always make sure that your voice is loud enough to be heard. You're commanding but not arrogant.
Yes.
Diba? So you talk to them as if you are the one in charge, which you are.
Sumusunod talaga.
Sumusunod sila. Sumusunod sila.
Photographer, pati ang presidente sumusunod.
Yes, yes. Sa totoo lang.
Correct, correct.
I've shot a few weddings that had the president as of different administrations. And if you tell them to move closer to their side, they will follow. But you have to tell them with conviction.
Correct,
At
correct.
least you have to present that you know what you're doing. Tapos, sige, piece of advice to all those people doing the group shots. How many times have you had problems na may group shot ka tapos may isang nakatago?
Correct ko.
Yan.
How do you prevent
Dapat
that?
lumabas.
Paano lumalabas lahat ng mga ulo? Isa-isahin mo, tuturo-turo mo. Ikaw, hindi mo na alam ang
So,
pangalan.
paano ginagawa
sasabihin
mo?
ikaw, ganyan.
sir.
Hindi.
Paano ginagawa mo?
I give it the responsibility to them. I put up my camera, I tell them, if you guys can't see my lens, you're not gonna be in the shot.
Yeah.
So if you could move your head just so that you can see my lens, we're good. Because automatic yan eh. Pag makita mo yung lente, kita na sila ng lente. So maski akit ko yung camera ng gano'n na hindi ko na sila nakikita, sila nakikita nila yung lente.
Dati nung film
So
pa-
ganun nila.
May ano pa tayo eh. May stepping
Riser.
Kayo,
riser pa tayo nung film.
as photographers to go
Kasi
up,
Hindi mo kasi magaganon yun.
Oh,
Yes.
hindi.
Alam mo,
Kaya
yes.
aangat ka.
angat ka.
Para
Hagdanan.
masilip mo.
Kailangan mo hagdanan. diba?
Kailangan ng hagdanan.
Yun ang disadvantage na yun ng second photographer kung medyo maliit. So hindi talaga siya pwede. But at saka mahina yung boses niya. But so I really started doing all the group photos just to make sure na wala tayong issue dyan.
Yeah.
Tsaka putokan mo ng ilaw, lahat yan sharp. Okay ka na.
Ang lakas pa ng energy niya, no? Kasi ang isang photographer na alam ko na talagang ganyan, from start to finish, si Lito C. Talagang,
At saka 50 na yun, ha?
Malakas ang malakas ang energy, no?
May sikreto yun eh.
Kasi yun din yung binabayaran sa amin. Kasi kung binabayaran siya, gagawin niya lahat.
Yeah.
Live
No,
pa ba tayo
no.
dyan? Tumirik yata?
Live pa. But
Okay.
the only thing that I have to admit, the only thing that we might not be able to shoot as much would be the reception. Because nasa likod kami ginagawa namin yung photo slideshow.
Yeah.
Yun. Anyway, with the reception naman, unless there's something that's really gonna happen na medyo matindi-tindi, my photographers can handle that. That's
Okay.
why you trust your team.
Okay,
You have to trust them.
ulit ako. Kung minsan kasi, napapansin ko yung mga photographers, no, nagsushoot ka, tapos minsan yung mga assistant, of course, napapagod din naman sila. Then, they can rest, of course. diba? Pero kung minsan nakikita mo sila, nandyan yung couple, nandyan sila, nag-text.
Bawal yan. Bawal sa akin yan.
Ano
bawal sa akin.
yung rules mo sa ganun?
I'm actually just very lucky with my team. Mas masipag sila sa akin.
Okay.
I'm lucky with that. They don't touch their cell phones. Napapagalitan na yan. Yung mga, actually, ang mahilig humawak ng cellphone, yung mga kargador. Dyan ako iritang-irita because you could do so many things with your time. You could check the photographer if meron pa silang kailangan nilang battery, kailangan nilang SD card. Always be in sight of everyone. Na parang pag sinasabihan na ganito, kailangan nakikita mo kagad, hindi na niradyo-radyo, parang automatic na. Kasi yung cellphone na yan, ako mismo hindi ko naman nakukuha na ano yung cellphone ko. The only time I use my cellphone is if I need to tether this to my camera so I can just get a shot na medyo mataas in the live view ko dito. But it's the only time. Pero yeah.
Medyo
Ayan,
ano.
Eksakto. Yan yung photographer ko, si Jasper Josue. Yan. Hi,
Jasper.
Alam mo, eto si Raymond, kinakabahan ako, nagtanong siya What have you learned all these years doing photography and what's a credo you live by when you're doing photography?
Sige.
Always emulate Raymond Tesoro Cruz.
Wow.
Yun.
Yun, no?
Loko ka, Raymond. No, but what have you learned?
Isang question.
Yes.
What can you say about dun sa rules sa mga hotels?
What about?
Bawal yung mag-portrait and you have to pay like 20,000?
It's a right. It's a right. And as photographers, we're always basically just solving problems.
Yeah.
If this is the cards that were dealt, then do the best out of it. And kung ayaw nila, di ayaw na. Actually, ako sa totoo lang, if they tell me I have to pay 30,000 to shoot here, sabihin ko, no, just give me the 30,000. I'll make it look better.
So, may solution ka ba doon?
May solution.
Kasi,
Let's say, give me a hotel. Give me a hotel.
For example,
Basta sa'yo manggaling yung hotel.
Tago natin sa pangalan.
Describe mo na lang yung hotel.
Yung maganda yung...
Yung gitna na gano'n, okay?
Ikot-ikot.
Okay.
Yun sa, sandali.
Sila yung nauna.
Sandali, yung
Doon
malapit sa
sa
dagat.
Manila Bay.
Okay. Ang pangit naman ang shot mo doon, dami tao Bakit mo pipilitin?
Oo nga.
Di ba?
Pangit nga.
Okay. Isang solution.
Sabi mo na lang pangit, di ba? Para hindi na napilitin. No, but you see, if there...
Babantayan ka na security.
Yeah, for me naman.
So hindi mo na nakukunan yung hagdanan, ha?
Hindi na,
Pangit
because-
naman yung hagdanan, eh.
Hindi, tsaka number one. Number two, you always try to pride yourself to make your images different from theirs.
There's Photoshop anyway.
Yeah, to take them out. Hindi na. Hindi, but...
No.
Hindi, I know.
Take a picture of the place.
Then, nang walang tapos lagay mo na lang yung But, yeah, kung hindi talaga pwede, hindi pwede. So, if the couple really believes that they want that image, then they would pay for it. Then, if we're gonna pay for it, block everyone. Walang bababa dito, I want this clean shot of this. Binayaran namin to, sabi mo 30,000, binayaran namin yan So we have the right to shoot there. But if the couple believes that image is not worth 30,000, you shouldn't even. But like for example, if they tell me, we have to pay 10,000 to go up to the helipad, please pay for it. Punta tayong helipad.
Correct.
That's gonna be a fantastic image. Diba? So,
Grabe,
yung mga
10,000,
ganun.
ha?
Hindi, kunwari ganun lang.
For
Kunwari
helipad,
ganun. Kunwari ganun.
Okay.
If you have to pay.
Tama rin yung...
Kung tama yung ilaw, sobrang ganda.
tama yung
Meron ba ako dito na nasa helipad? I think can we see? Ha?
Well, kahit naman tanghalin tapat, gagawin ni Jiggie na mukhang...
Well, that is a beauty of light. But yeah, I've shot a few in the helipad. One in the afternoon, one at dusk, sunset. Na biglang palabas na yung mga ilaw and BGC. Sobrang worth it.
Kasi perfect na rin ni Jiggie yung
Sync.
high-speed shutter
Yeah, the high-speed sync. It's
Guys, reminder lang. In 10 minutes ay magra-raffle na tayo, no? So, paki-share lang
Money versus
itong episode na to. Lagyan ng hashtag PMP Live 2019. Share nyo sa wall nyo para manalo kayo ng dalawang yung isang slot sa WPPP Photo Congress sa September, yung isa yung chance na makapag-assist kayo, 2 slots yan, makapag-assist kayo kay Jiggie, no, sa August 9.
Mali.
May tanong ba?
Ito, tingnan mo to. Nakakatawa naman.
Excuse.
Tingnan mo to.
Oo.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, yan. Ganda. So, this is
nalilito lang sila,
tingnan mo
hindi
to.
nasundan. Wow,
yan.
grabe.
So ito, Naging
Anong oras siya, Jiggy?
This was about 5 o'clock. Oh, no, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
The couple wanted just one shot. That was it. They wanted a helipad shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was nice
Sayang
that
walang helicopter, no?
it was nice that my friend stayed in this building. Na pinayagan kami. We were only able to get this shot and nothing else.
Oh.
So, I mean, nothing else, meaning we only shot in this area. So, sayang ganda-ganda na reception venue nila. But yeah.
And this is a 16mm.
Sa ano
This is
yan,
a
no?
16
Helipad? Sa helipad yan, no?
This is in
Helipad.
BGC. Yeah.
Wala na siyang matasan, Brad.
Hindi, marami pa yan.
Pag matas, baka
Yung-
matasan ka.
I shot this at a 16 to 35 and a Photix Indra with a standard reflector.
Yeah.
So, this one, sa totoo lang, tumakulay na yan.
So, standard reflector
Wala yan.
is the
Yung
metal.
the one that comes with it, yung 8-inch reflector
Nilagyan
lang.
mo pa siya ng...
Grid kung kailangan, pero ito wala to grid. Itong ilaw na to, wala to, lumabas lang yan dahil sa Sony system. The dynamic range of the R series yan, ito mga to. This is ordinary.
In post na yon.
No.
Nung lumabas.
In post, a little bit, konting hugot lang ng konti. But nandun na yan eh.
Kasi yung maganda sa Sony. Sa
Dali hugutin, di ba?
Napapalabas mo yung detalye.
Imagine if you're shooting pa in RAW.
Oo, hindi ako.
Yeah, so yeah, this one of my, actually a favorite of mine also. One of my favorites.
Siguro, I'll be shooting for billboards. I probably would do it, pero...
Yeah, but well, actually,
Hindi kasi
but
nagbago
my
yung size ng
but my
wedding
point
album eh.
but my point is, sa totoo lang the irony of that is that it is actually harder to shoot for a 20 by 30 print rather than it is to shoot for a billboard, because the resolution needed for a billboard is not that high.
Yeah, malalaki.
Malalaki yun eh. So, but when you're doing a 20-30 print, especially pag print nila Raymond Crusoe, marami na kayong plugin, dapat may libre na ako from Red Lab ha. Pag sila, nakita niyo ba yung mga prints nila? Hayop
Maganda,
talaga,
oh.
hayop. Anyway, so yun.
At hindi.
How many weddings do you accept in a month? As much as we can. Di ba?
Generic yun, ha?
Kasi mga tinatanong ko sa kanya, yung mga experience natin.
So,
Oo nga eh.
generic yan.
Dapat sagutin nyo ng anong mali ko.
Ang isang halimbawa, no? Anong tingin mo ng mga rules sa mga simbahan na parang hindi naman dapat?
Away ba to?
Hindi. You know why? I actually agree. I actually agree with their rules because I also believe about the solemnity of the ceremony.
Yes.
Because as a Catholics, we know when not to take pictures, because the only thing they do is tell you not to take pictures during the consecration. And for me, that is the most important part of the Mass. You shouldn't really need to take that because there's no winner shot with the consecration.
Would
Right?
you believe na there are we were about 20 plus yata? We were not allowed to shoot anymore in one church.
Why? What did you do? Anong ginawa niyo?
Binan sila.
We wanted to have a dialogue so that we can discuss kung ano yung mga pwedeng masusunod.
Ako naman kasi,
But
So, binan ka.
What they did is they banned all of us.
Matindi.
for me naman kasi, kung ano yung rules, yun ang rules nila eh.
Karapatan naman nila yun.
Pero ang hindi ko gusto yung kailangan ka magbayad. There's a time kasi that they were asking photographers to pay to be
Alam ko
allowed
yan.
to
Sa may
shoot in that
Matinli
church.
yan.
Tinanggal nila eh.
Tinanggal nila.
That one for me, tumawag ako kagad sa mga kaibigan ko.
Santuario de San
Sabi ko,
Antonio.
what are you doing? Sabi ko, what are you doing? You're gonna be destroying the name of the church again by doing this. It's fine to set the rules because the rules are there to keep people in line. Because we have to admit, some of our photographer and videographer colleagues in the industry, they're not Catholic. If they're not Catholic, they don't understand the Mass. They don't
Correct.
understand the solemnity
Ang
of the
galing,
church.
no?
So they have to be able to be put in line because you are in a Catholic church. In the same way, I have to follow the rules and regulations of a Christian. Yes.
Correct,
Right?
correct.
So okay yan, tama yan. Like, wag kayo tatakbo-takbo. You're fine. You know, like for example, another one, Manila Cathedral. Ang ganda nga nang nilagay nilang Ang ganda nga nang nilagay ng cubicle
Kulungan.
doon eh. Kulungan doon. Because eksakto yung shot mo. Ano pang kailangan mo? All you need is a long lens and you have it. And no one's in front of
If
you.
you need an audio,
Meron na nun. So,
Correct.
you see, they're also trying to help us naman, but at the same time, huwag naman kayo pupunta sa likod ng pare. Habang nagmimisa, pupunta ka sa likod ng
Oo
pare
nga
para to get
naman.
a shot. Diba? Kaya namang gawan ng paraan yan. Like say, for example, ako ginagawa ko ng paraan, bawal kami pumunta dito sa certain area na yan. Diba? Gagawin ko, itong camera ko, lalagay ko sa light stand. Lalagay ko sa sobrang taas, tapos ko-connect ko sa phone ko, nakikita ko na, click. Tapos, edi may shot na ako na kailangan ko. At the same time, still respecting the solemnity of the Mass. I tell them, really, when it's consecration, kneel down. If you're not Catholic, at least sit down.
Yeah.
Even my editor, stop working.
Yeah, right.
Tama.
Diba? It's
Tapos
they have to
pagka
respect it.
Pagka nagtataas ng
Na-host siya,
consecration,
you lower your head.
no, yeah, and probably if you want to take a shot, wag na mag-flash.
Yeah, hindi, pero ano naman shot na kukunan mo doon?
Meron naman. Pero,
Yeah, pero
depende
is it,
sana. Pero,
again,
I mean,
it's always going to be a question of how worth it is that shot. Is it really so essential that it's going to destroy the whole album if it's not there?
right.
Diba? So, alam naman natin na may misa na may ganyan. So, that's gonna happen. Right? So, yun.
Okay, mukhang ready na yung ating raffle, Josh. Mar, andito na ha. 3 lang yung ipaparaffle natin ngayon.
Pwede dun sa may workshop kami.
Oh?
Pwede tayo mag-paraffle ng isa.
Saan yan?
Ano ito paparaffle natin
Sa
ngayon?
play shop.
Aba, kailan to? Pakikwento mo nga, Brad.
Yung play shop kasi is every
photography play shop.
every third Saturday of the month.
Okay.
So it happens every third Saturday sa studio namo.
Okay.
So this coming month, August 17 yata.
Oh. Sinong speaker?
Ang title is Shooting Top Executives.
Wow,
Sa
corporate
kilala mo
yan,
naman
ah.
sino kaagad yan.
Oo, alam na natin
isa lang
yan.
naman ang pwedeng gawin niya, di ba?
Pass by.
Siyempre, sino pa?
Guys.
Sino pa?
Wow.
Of course.
Oh.
And another one is, siyempre palaging back-to-back yan. Dramatic Portraits of Children.
Sino naman yan?
Isa lang ang magaling
Siyempre, isa
dyan.
pa rin, si Stanley.
Of
Wow.
course, of course.
Hindi.
So,
Gusto ko nga sana
Ano,
si Stan.
isang slot?
hindi, isa lang muna.
Isa lang muna. Ano? Kay
Yung
Edwin
kay
Tuyay?
Edwin Tuyay.
Okay.
Yung kay Stanley, gusto ko sana
Matindi,
tapunin para sa anak ko.
matindi.
Mahal.
Okay. Okay, ang unang raffle natin, yung unahin muna natin yung yung ticket sa WPPP.
Ayan.
Sa Photo Congress, no? Worth 3.5 yata. 1 day to na seminar, no? Pinramis ito ni President Robert, no?
Sinabi yung
Last
date?
time, yung
September 28, 29, 30.
yung isang date diyan ibibigay natin sa inyo, ha. So, dahil si Richel ang board of directors na isa sa board of directors
Past
ng
president.
past president ng WPPP,
Hindi na ako man-
siya nang bubunot. Ito, ha. Paki-take na note.
Alam mo, lately, ang
Diyos.
ganda-ganda ng mga pictures ng WPPP.
Sige nga.
I've been seeing it in Facebook.
Ganda. Grabe na to, Bim. Ikaw na naman. Hindi na.
Eko Bin?
Parang si Bim, yung nanalo ng na magnet. Grabe, hindi ako makapaniwala. Pwede pa lang yung kidlat tumama ng 2 beses. Bim, pumunta ka na dito sa studio, ha, at magdala ka ng kakanin galing sa Maragondon, Cavite, ha. Ikaw ang nanalo ng WPPP workshop, no? Worth 3.5. Ito para na sa para sa
Anong gagawin natin?
ito para sa workshop mo.
Sa workshop na hindi pa in-approve ni Sony.
August 9, hindi pa in-approve ng Sony.
Pero,
The
sige
chance to assist, ha.
Hindi, okay na yan. Okay.
Magbaon kayo ng English, ha.
Okay na yan.
2 slot to. Okay, ha.
Sige.
Isang English sa hapon, isang English sa umaga.
Isang English sa hapon, isa sa umaga, ha.
Sabi ko na
Sige,
nga ba eh.
sino?
Sabi ko na nga ba eh. Itong alam na alam ko mabubunot ko eh.
Sino yan? Wensi. Page. Grabe naman to.
Kasi tinan mo, siguro mga 20 nilagyan yung pangalan.
Matindi to, matindi. Wensi Pagi.
Pahe.
Pahi. Grabe naman to.
Sabi ko na nga ba sa mabubunot ko yun?
Wens, ha, parang
Pwede ba siya?
paano
Bakit
to,
di naman siya pwede?
Isa pa, yung pangalawa. Yan. 2 lang sila, eh.
Tiga dito ba sa Manila to?
Si Yok Remolasio.
Kaibigan ko yan.
Yok taga saan?
Videographer yan.
Ayun,
Hindi
tama-tama.
ka photographer.
No, tama lang. Tama lang.
Tama
yan.
lang.
Perfect yan.
Yok-yok,
Okay.
ha?
If he wants, ha? Sige,
Yo,
tama yan.
Remolasyo.
Okay.
Pwede kang mag-assist kay Jiggy, ha?
O gusto mo maglagay tayo ng just in case?
Nang?
Just in case na pangatlo, just in case one of the two can't make it.
Yeah.
Bulot pa tayo sa
Anong
pangalan.
tawag?
Friday pa rin, August 9, no?
Oo.
May pasok siya.
Oh, hindi na pala si Wency.
Papalit si Mar. Si Mar ang
Gusto mo, Mar,
papalit.
ikaw? Gusto mo papalit?
Hindi, may shit ako may ceremony.
Yun. Pwede siya papalit. Okay. Okay.
Grabe. Ano, ipamimigay?
So, pamimigay na lang to?
Teka, siya na ang mag-decide kung
Oh, sige.
ibibigay niya. Saka na natin i-decide yon.
Okay, sige.
Oh, ayan,
Hindi,
ayan.
ganito na lang.
Anong pagbigyan, sir?
Hindi, ganito na lang.
Siya na magbibigay.
Hindi,
Siya na
bumuna tayo ng
magdi-decide.
isa pa. Bumuna tayo ng isa, just in case.
Just in case, hindi
na-
available yung dalawa.
Just in case hindi ayaw na talaga ni Wency.
Oh, sige, sige,
Ibigay mo
sige.
dito kay Carlo Lomadilla.
Lomadilla, si Carlo. Lomadilla. Ano lang to, ha?
Oh,
Yung...
shout out to Vice Mayor
Stand
Alfred
in.
Ortega of La Union. He's
Wow,
watching.
nandiyan na, ha?
Yes.
Si Alfred.
Si Alfred Ortega.
Oh, ito naman yung para kay kay workshop ni Edwin Tuyay sa studio namo. Kailan to?
Hindi ba siya yun? Ito?
Hindi pa.
Ano yun? WPP yung
WPPP
okay.
to. Sino?
August 17, that's 5 to 9
Oh, yan, ha. Worth, magkano?
or 5.
Nako, ang swerte naman ito. Oh, ito na, ha. Hindi ko nakikita, ha.
Walang daya. Hindi mo ka mag-anak yan.
Ah, grabe. Ba't gano'n? Nauulit yung mga nananalo nung nakaraan.
Masipag manood din.
Grabe. Si G. Gonzales na naman. G. Gonzales. Oh, nanalo to nung yung holder ng Manfrotto last time.
Nung...
Oh, ito na
nung sa
naman
workshop mismo.
nanalo na naman siya ng workshop ni
This
Edwin
time
Tuyay, ha?
This time makakapunta na siya doon sa...
Oh, makakapunta na siya. Kunin mo na, G, ha, yung yung premyo mo. So, naka 2 oras na tayo, mga ka-PMP, ha?
Ilang oras na tayo?
Ang sinasabi dito ay nasa more than 100 shares na, more than 200 na yung comments, 7,800 na yung people reach, no? Baka umabot na ng 9,000 na to, 30 minutes ago. So, magpapaalam na tayo, brother.
Bitin.
Oh, medyo nakakabitin daw.
Bitin.
May part 2.
Oh, kailangan to, may part 2.
Oh.
Magandang mag-prepare ng mga questions dito.
Oo, dahil grabe.
Sasagutin ko lahat yan.
Oh, grabe. Nakakabitin.
Diba? Hindi ko lang sasagutin kung tanongin mo sa akin sino ang the best videographer.
Alam ko na yan kung sino.
Marami.
Or the best photographer.
Oo.
But you know, there are a lot of really good ones. And maraming maraming hindi lang talaga maingay, pero napakahusay. Sobra. Parang gusto ko nga, pwede bang sa akin na lang kayo? Gawa na lang tayong panglaban sa So, yun. Thank you very much.
Siguro,
Sapan.
last
Thank you
words
very much,
siguro.
Sapan. Guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram. I always forget that. It's Jiggie Alejandrino on Instagram. Then if you have any questions, message me there because I normally answer sa Instagram. Sa Facebook, medyo tamad ako sumagot sa Facebook. Sa
Okay.
Instagram, I answer.
Rich, yung pakiulit-ulit nung sa studio namo, photography
Yes,
play shop.
Kung mababasa ninyo, it's photography play shop, no? Not
Hindi workshop.
Because we want to put play in photography. So, marami kayo matututunan. We only have the best portrait photographers there. This is a 1-year workshop program. Happens every third Saturday sa gabi, 5 to 9 p.m. para mas madali makapag-park.
Kailan tayo mag-workshop?
Pag-uusapan natin
Yun.
Workshop
Alam
tayo.
na.
Sige, gawa
Kasi
tayo.
ang ginagawa namin dito, like the first one we had, si Lito C at saka si Dar Ramos. Kasi pareho silang sa Fuji,
Yeah.
ambassador and influencer. So itong dalawa naman na susunod namin is parehong Photics.
Ba't di ako kasama doon?
No, sorry. It's Lumix.
Lumix, yes. Sandy at saka si Edwin.
Ako, nagkatunog.
Sorry.
Gusto ko sa
So we would like to have also, may meeting kami actually bukas
Sige,
ni
dasal tayo.
Nigel.
Sige,
Regarding that.
Sige, gawa kami ni Nigel.
So,
Hindi, wag. Ayoko kasama si Nigel. Ayoko yun.
Magmimili
Love na love ko si Nigel. Love na love ko si Nigel.
Magmi-meeting kami regarding this, kung sino yung, ikaw sabi ko, kasama ka na, so I wanted to have another one dahil nga, syempre dalawa yung workshops.
Dare I say, let's do one with Pilar. Pilar, if you're watching.
Kung available
Yeah.
si Pilar,
Yeah,
diba?
Pilar and myself. Yeah, let's do one.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's going to be, everything there is going to be portraiture.
Yeah.
Kasi
Wow.
studio namo is the best. I think,
Kung nandito lang si Manny,
Oh,
di tatlo na, si Manny, sama mo na rin.
Papakuha pa tayo niya sa malaking room pa ulit.
Oh.
Kung nandito lang si Manny.
Ayun, so, like us in, paano ba yan? Like our page, follow us in our page, and we have also our Instagram. Ang problema kasi hindi ako marunong sa Instagram.
Hindi, okay lang. Susunod tayo
Alam mo,
dyan.
nakakatawa nga yan. Sa last kwento, ngayon lang ako natuto ng
Oh.
Instagram. Kaya tuloy, pag tinignan mo yung number of followers ko, parang kang konti. So parang, ganda pa ng Instagram.
Ako-
Padadamihin natin yan.
Padamihin natin yung Instagram ko, guys.
Okay,
Favor
ha?
naman, kung
Follow.
pwede, follow, tapos share nyo na rin para may mag-follow naman.
Oh.
Kawawa yung Instagram ko eh. Nakakahiya.
Okay.
So, yun.
So, yung... meron ba akong workshop? Wala akong workshop. Nag-lock na. Wala muna yung next week. Papahinga muna. Pahinga muna tayo. This Saturday meron?
Meron.
Oh, meron daw. Meron daw this Saturday. Anong date yan? August 3. Meron pala eh. Meron pala akong workshop, basic photography.
Ayun.
Pinakamura, pinakamabilis na basic photography sa balat ng lupa. Naka-metro deal yan, only 750.
Wow, okay.
Pagka nanood ka ng live, 500 na lang.
Ba?
I-PM nyo lang ako.
Ay,
At mamimigay tayo ng isang ticket.
Isang ticket. Ito, hindi pa parapol to?
Hindi pa ina-approve ni Margie. Tatlo na lang ipamimigay natin sa basic photography. Kasya naman dito yung 15 eh. O yan, si Carl Ablola, basic photography sa August 3. Saturday, 1 to 5 p.m.
sayang nga, walang pang
Si Calvin Angelo Casem.
Sa wifi.
Angelo,
Oh, at least, no?
Calvin Angelo, nanalo ka ng basic
Yeah.
photography.
At least.
Si Richmond Chi.
Oy.
Siyempre, wave yun.
Wala na wave na yan. Tanggalin mo
Wala na yan.
Bibigay ng workshop.
Nagbibigay ng workshop, camera house no? So, ito ang mananalo, susunod. Si Zan Sardinia. Taga saan kaya to? Kung wala kayo sa Metro Manila, guys, ipasa nyo na lang to sa mga nandito sa Metro Manila.
Pwede ako mag-last?
Sige,
Kalimutan
last.
ko, international pala to. I'll be in Hong Kong this weekend, August 2, 3, 4. I'm giving a workshop on August 3.
Wow.
If you want to see the details and if you can read Chinese, it's in my wall in Facebook. Kasi Chinese nakasulat doon eh. Naiintindihan ko lang doon pangalan ko tsaka mukha ko.
Wow.
But I think it's free. It's
Nakita rin eh, Chinese.
yeah, it's a workshop by Sony Hong Kong and PPAC. It's a community of photography community in Hong Kong. So if you guys are in Hong Kong and if you wanna just message me or say hello, just message me.
Okay.
Okay.
Bago ang lahat, magpapasalamat lang tayo sa ating mga sponsors yung napakagandang ilaw, kaya maputing-maputi ang inyong lingkod, galing sa Bison yan. Marketing. Thank you, Margie. And Annabelle.
Yes.
Yung ating mugs, ito, galing sa Photographer on Demand. Abangan nyo
Ganda.
to,
Ganda to.
Coming soon.
Abangan nyo to.
Ganda to.
Coming soon to, no? Galing kay Richel, no? Brother Richel. Siyempre, yung photography play shop, nagparapol tayo kanina ng isang workshop ni Edwin Tuyay.
Hindi
At-
ko na may mention doon yung daughter ko, yung partner ko sa photography play shop, si Ishel.
Ayan, oh. Thank you, Ishela. And syempre, yung pinaraffle ni Rupert Miguel. Sa susunod na lang natin i-mention yan. At yung galing sa KMRG, no, na discount. Saka na lang natin yan ipaparaffle sa susunod na lang. So, thank you very much guys sa panunood nyo.
Alright.
Salamat sa pagpupuyat. Sa mukhang napakaraming nanood sa UAE
I
at
hope you
saka
guys
sa
enjoy.
Middle sana marami kayong natutunan no sa ating
Dito doon.
imbitahin nyo sa Doha si
why not?
Jiggie.
Yeah, I've never been. Hanggang Dubai lang ako.
Pwede naman ako mag-assist eh.
Oo, tara. Sa'yo mag-shoot na
Okay.
natin. Oo.
Thank you very much
Thank you
guys.
very much.
Magandang gabi
Alright.
sa inyong lahat mga ka-PMP. 1, 2, 3,
Bye.
cut.